The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Are you ready for fan-driven Razorback talk? For the fans, by the fans. This is Inside the Hawg Pen with your hosts, Razorback Zach and Marcus MC Carlton. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another special edition of Inside the Hawg Pen Regional Action. We are going to take you straight out to ESPN Plus's coverage of Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. Jesse Thurman, my producer from Wednesday night, is joining me. And Jesse, before we get the stream pulled up, we've got a battle on our hands. We've got a 3-game stretch that we've got to get through if we're going to make it to next weekend. Can Arkansas pull it off?
I have full faith they can pull it off.
Well, let's get you straight out to the game. We're going to give you live in-game commentary and coverage as you see it. We'll see it, and you'll get our true thoughts as the game progresses. So here we go, and they're going to commercial as I pull it up. Jesse, isn't that typical?
That sounds about right.
Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know, like I said, let me know if you guys enjoy this. We're going to try to do this again tonight once Arkansas beats Southeast Missouri State and takes on Kansas State once more for Game 2. I believe that first pitch is tentatively scheduled for 7, right, Jesse?
I think I might have been looking at Eastern times yesterday, so it may be 6. Either that or they bumped game times today.
But we are like I said, we're live across all of our platforms this afternoon on Twitter, on YouTube, and on our Facebook page. So we want you guys' input as well. We want you guys involved in our conversation as well. We're just going to be a couple of guys talking about the game, talking about the Hogs, and just kind of, you guys get an inside scoop as to what it's like to kind of watch a game with us. So, Jesse, last night though, dude, I had a couple of hours to kind of sit and kind of think about it. And man, that game last night was a heartbreaker.
Stu Hawg posted some stats on Twitter. For us to hold, if I remember this right, for us to hold the other team to that few hits, us have less than 2 hours. Up until last night, DVH was 39-0 in games with those stats. Like, it was, we out-hit them. We outplayed them defensively. They just capitalized on a couple walks and got one over the fence. And Ben Bybee gives up one hit on the night. It just happened to land in the bullpen.
Yeah, but, I mean, at the same time, when you leave 13 runners on base compared to Kansas State's 2, that's a problem.
Kansas State only had 7 base runners on the night, I think it was.
Yep, we left 13 stranded. They only left 2, if I saw that stat correctly.
You did, but they didn't have any base runners all night. So that's why their number's so low.
Yeah. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to a special edition of Inside the Hawg Pen postseason. Let's go to Dave Van Horn and see what he says.
Not a problem. We can do it. Everybody's Mr. Oh, poor old me negative. We can do it. We might not do it, but we can.
Dave Van Horn was,
and there you go. There's DVH. I mean, he's – what do you think, Jesse?
He believes his
I think he's tired of the negativity around the program. These guys went out there and won, 46, 47 games this year? They are good enough to win 3 in a row.
Wow. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. He says the FDA should make DVH come with a choking hazard.
That's cool.
Oh, that was low. Come on now. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Inside the Hog Pins special edition coverage brought to you by ESPN Plus. This is Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State, Game 3 of the weekend for Arkansas. And it is a must-win game. It all comes down to this. It's win or go home at this point. And we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We are live across all of our platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and on our YouTube channel. And we want you guys to get involved just as much as we are. You're going to get live in-game reaction just as you see it, we'll see it, and you'll get our fresh in-game reaction. And Jesse, last night was kind of fun.
Oh, last night was a blast, other than the end of the game. But
right,
they fought through. They stayed competitive the whole game. Would have been real easy to give up, but it came down to the final pitch.
How long can your guys go?
I don't think we'll have an issue with Southeast Missouri State, but it's that Kansas State game this afternoon that's looming. If we can get through this one, that has me worried simply because of the fact, do we have the pitching to keep them down?
All arms have to be available. Leave nothing in the bullpen.
I still think our number 5 and 6 guys in the bullpen are probably just as good as their number 2 and 3.
Razorbacks, who are once again the designated.
Now,
so we walk in here, we take care of business, minimize the arms we use in this game. DVH will have them focused. They'll be ready to go.
Yeah. Richard Wright, you want to – I will try to post that. Actually, Jesse, can you throw the YouTube link to our YouTube page in the comments for Richard? He is going to try to get us on his TV. I'm not good at this. Jesse and I got to give props to Jesse and Loki. They're our producers for Wednesday nights, and they knock it out of the park every week. Sam Jones says, "I'm not by any means saying fire DVH because he's an elite regular season coach. But facts are he pisses on his leg every year after year in postseason. I just call it like I see him." Well, I mean that's what we do here. Chuck Pendergrass, my dude, Chuck Pendergrass. Says this team was hitting great when they were hitting base hits early. When guys get on base, they start swinging for the fence more than just trying to put the ball in play. Now what's his deal?
He's writing something down.
I didn't catch that, Jesse. What's the deal here?
I didn't either. I had interrupting sound in my headphones trying to get all this going.
Richard Wright, there is.
Link out I just posted in the comments, and let me know if that works out for you, sir.
There you go, Richard.
Misses at that pitch, and the out is recorded.
What the hell?
I'm a look at initially Stovall's initial swing looked like he swung and he missed it, but then he saw the ball. The question is, was this ball tipped? I wasn't tipped. It just hit off of his shin pad to give that ricochet.
Looked like the ball changed trajectory to me.
Yeah.
Because catcher had it lined up and then he missed it.
That was just a crazy.
Oh, that hit him right in the ribs.
Let's take a listen. I think you're on it there, partner. I think it was just a ricochet off the shin guard.
Funky little start to this game right away. Not a good sign. You want some rhythm in this game, and more importantly, you've got Wilma ahead on the count with that off-speed stuff he's been throwing to him.
Hudson White drills
drop, baby, drop, baby, drop, baby, drop.
Center field, but Michael Mugen is there to make the catch.
Damn.
And over the weekend, balls have been leaving the ballpark. Anytime you got it elevated, there's a little jet stream to take it out. Well, a little bit different today. Wind's blowing in from right to left. So I don't know if we're going to see the opposite field home runs that we have been seeing. You got to really
see what JSL does, and I can get some score updates after this at bat.
Jared Sprague Lott. .297 hitter on the season for the Razorbacks. 1-1.
Very glad one of those
Jesse,
guys
we
that
saw a
has
lot
the
of pitches
ability,
yesterday
all
just
the
kind of
tools can
sit over the plate,
put you
but
in so
nobody
many
was
ways.
swinging. Does that fall on
Right now, it just seems like this
Matt Hobbs,
Razorback lineup is looking for
or
somebody to
does that fall
jumpstart
on the
and take
player
lead.
themselves, the batter themselves?
Nice pitch there.
Well, definitely not Matt Hobbs. He's pitching coach.
Or
I'm
not Matt
thinking of
Hobbs.
Nate Thompson.
Nate Thompson. Sorry about that. I get those two confused.
And then he dropped it down to 6.
Uh,
I mean, how do you set
I
up
don't know there.
a
I have not played competitive baseball at that level,
velocity?
so I really can't speak to that.
2-2 to the transfer from Richmond.
I don't know if our guys are just sitting on the wrong pitch, because if you're sitting breaking ball and you got a fastball coming there, the time it takes to adjust, you don't have time to adjust and catch up unless you're just elite.
Right.
Breaking pitch drifts towards foul territory, first base side. Bryce Cannon is there, and it's 1-2-3 for Colin Wilma and the Red
All
Hawks.
right, not a good start for the Hogs.
Welcome to Fandom 101.
Few
All right.
scores from around the tournament real quick. Florida trails Nebraska 2-0. And I know Wofford and LSU were tied up going late into the game at 6 apiece.
So real quick, while we're excuse me, while we're in a commercial break, Keith Holt, Peyton Holt's dad, posted something on Facebook earlier today, and I want to read it. He says, "I have no idea what's going to happen with Razorback baseball, but I know what kind of brotherhood this team has and the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that they have poured into this team for each other, for the coaches, and for this fan base. I know casual fans are going to be negative and are trash-talking these 18 to 23-year-old young men who are doing their absolute best for the Razorback baseball program. The people are going to have to excuse the families of the players that take this personal as well, because it's personal, very personal. The sacrifices made, the traveling, the relationships, and friendships made hang in the balance. Peyton Holt isn't perfect, but his effort and love for the team is. This was my dream as well. He has far exceeded any expectations that I had for him playing college baseball. I just ask that if you hear someone talk negative about the players or their families, just take up for them and then tell them that this is baseball and this is life, and it doesn't always go the way that we want it to." I think he worded that brilliantly, and if I could, I would frame that and hang it on the wall behind me.
Straight to the point, and it's all truth.
All right. So, by the way, guys, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Sunday afternoon when you know you don't have to. I'm Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, as well as my producer from Wednesday nights, Jesse Randall Thurman, making his second day debut on air. He did a fantastic job yesterday. I figured, why not? Let's bring him back. But you're watching special edition coverage from ESPN Plus of Arkansas, Southeast Missouri State in the elimination game of the Fayetteville Regional. Currently in the bottom of the first. It is no score, and we need this game. We need this win bad, Jesse.
We don't just need, we have to have if we want to keep playing baseball in Fayetteville.
Richard Wright says, got it on TV? Hot damn. And then Chuck Pendergrass says, they watch too many pitches for strikes than protecting the plate. He also says it's a combination of both. Nate teaches them to drive up the count, but a player must know if it's close error on the side of caution, swing the bat.
Back on what Peyton Holt's dad was saying on Facebook, kind of reminds me of the way Phil closes out all his broadcasts. Remember, it's just a game.
Right. Carolyn Williams says, didn't your last watch party curse us enough? You have to stop doing new things and go back to what you were doing when they were winning. That's why I'm in all white today.
I went from the red shirt to the cream shirt.
I went all red yesterday. Now I'm in all white. I'm not exactly sure what we were doing when we were winning, to be honest with you.
Against La Tech.
And that's impressive. If that trend continues, they've got a good chance of keeping their season alive. But I think that was really impressive, the 9 runs they got against.
Oh, that was pretty by Gage.
when they were down 8-0. They showed the fight and actually made a couple fans here in Fayetteville by their style of play.
Ben Palmer tries
That's
to
way up there. Get under it.
Get under it. Good job.
There we go, Ryder.
And Ryder Helfrich is there to make the catch.
DVH has got Ryder behind the plate. Give Hudson White's legs a break in case we need to go again tonight.
With 18 home runs on the season, his first at bat, willing to try and bunt to get on base. Didn't work out for him, but that's their style of play. Pretty unpredictable.
Ty Stouse, the leading hitter for the Red Hawks.
Gage Wood's going to be he's got some eligibility left, right?
Yes, I believe he is just a sophomore.
Hits this one out towards left field, back towards the wall.
That's not good, Gage. I think as we're sitting right now, I'm probably looking at Gage being a Saturday or Sunday starter next year.
Right.
Feeling rowdy in Fayetteville. 1-0.
Oh, this is not good. It's okay, though. That's okay because it's still early.
It's the first inning. I'm not going to stress yet.
It's not like that Tennessee game yesterday where it was like fourth inning and it was like 15-3 and Tennessee or Indiana's pitcher was up 82 pitches.
I mean, you seen the lead Wofford jumped out to on LSU in the bottom of the first, and
Did that go final yet?
They don't have it on squeeze play right now, but I'll keep an eye out for it.
Top of the screen, it says 6-6, top 7.
They tied it at 8, but gave up the lead, or gave up the tie, I should say. But here, playing with a lead for the first time
You
against
got
Arkansas.
quite a few SEC teams facing elimination today.
It's the attitude, the coolness, the calmness. Like, hey, let's go out and have some fun. Leads this team in strikeouts, but also leads them in home run. Not afraid to let the bat go. Just relax it. His style of play has been contagious amongst the SEMO hitters.
I'm going to try to put squeeze play up on my big TV here in the Hog Pen.
Called third.
Got out of
There
that
you
inning.
go, Gage.
He sits down to finish up the first, but Ty Stouse takes one over the left field wall.
We're going to take a break. We're going to try to keep up as best we can with ESPN Plus's coverage of Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. But you're watching special edition coverage of Inside the Hog Pen. We'll be back right after this.
It's all part of the curriculum.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design. Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pens, special edition coverage of ESPN Plus's coverage from the Fayetteville Regional, Southeast Missouri State, and Arkansas. And oh man, so far it is top second, and it's 1-0 Southeast Missouri State on a solo home run right before the inning was over. We're going to bring in our other producer from Wednesday night, Loki. What's up, Loki?
Let me get off mute here. How's it going, guys?
Well,
It's a rough start.
yeah, it's not your ideal start, but
Don't know. Like, we can still do this. It's all good.
I turned on Squeeze Play here at the Hog Pen on the main TV, and
Get down. Dang it.
and right as I turned it on, they showed the home run from Southeast Missouri State.
That stings a little.
Just a smidge.
LSU's about to take the lead in their game.
Folks, if you're just joining us, thank you once again. We are live across all of our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You're watching special edition coverage of the ESPN Plus stream of the Fayetteville Regional of Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State in the elimination game. This is a win or go home game for both teams today. I'm Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, and joined by my two producers from Wednesday night of our Wednesday night broadcast, Jesse and Loki both. Did that say 60 miles an hour?
Yeah,
I didn't catch it, but it looked to be pretty slow.
Neither did the catcher. That's what I noticed.
That said 67.
That said 67. He better keep his pitches located perfectly, or we could have batting practice on that.
Like that.
Speaking of batting practice,
Get out of here, baby.
Gone.
Damn it. Come on. By the way, I guess I should play in the next loop. I should play the warning.
yeah, might want to play that again because it could be
It could be one of those days. We are hoping to be on air for this game and for the 6:00 game against Kansas State. Safe. Damn it.
that would have been Wilmsmeyer. He would have been safe, but Aloy just doesn't have that much speed. All right, Kendall, come on now.
This pitcher just must not be throwing very fast, or he's intentionally throwing off speed, because these numbers that the speed that he's throwing, 60,
Yeah.
67, and 76.
Base pass.
79 fastball that's probably about right for their
By the way, folks,
third starter.
I'm still learning the new board layout here, so I'd realized that the audio for the game was muted. So next time if that happens, y'all hit me up and say, "Hey, unmute the TV there, buddy boy."
Rocket off the bat.
Nobody wants to hear them two call the game. They want to hear us call the game.
Well, we're no Phil and Bubba, but
We saw the fastball 91 miles an hour. Now, does he drop it all the way down to the curveball at 67 miles an hour?
Justin says that's called changing the timing of the batter. Brandon Laughlin says, "Is it me, or does he seem like they go all up there trying to smash the ball instead of just trying to get a base hit?" And funny he should mention that, because when in football you try to go for the home run ball every time, you try to get the touchdown every time because of panic.
Mm-hmm.
In basketball, you see them start jacking up threes. Well, when they get panicked in baseball, what do? They start trying to hit the home run ball and swing for the fence. Let's bring in Dylan from the Man Cave. What's up, D-Mad?
Hey, Zachary, how are you doing today?
What's up, man?
He did make it.
About time too, dude. No wedding things today?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Umpire's discretion.
So we got one on.
The senior Peyton Holt will try to keep it going.
And
for
the one
Razorbacks.
person we would love to have it bat 9 times
Arkansas
in the lineup.
last night
We could just clone Peyton Holt and have him bat every time. I'd be perfectly fine with that.
That would be
13 hits for the
perfect.
Razorbacks, but they also left 13 runners on base in the loss.
Like,
And
ooh, that was close.
Ooh.
Diggs almost picked off over at first base.
Oh.
That was tight.
That's never mind.
They're looking. Let's see. They
Wrong show,
got
Zach.
a review on this when he leaned that way.
Oh, they
That was
got
not
him.
what-
They got
I
him.
think they got
Yeah,
him.
he got him. He's out.
Like it was swiped
That was
down.
he was about to run.
Ooh.
I'm surprised they're not reviewing that.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's out.
They don't want to lose that challenge. It's not important in the second inning.
Now, in this case
Until
right
Peyton
now,
Holt
I'm
puts one in the
J-Man
hog pen, then it'll be important.
Nelson and Diggs.
It'll be too late.
You got a guy that you know once
Yeah.
this pitch is going to come in there at 67, 78 miles an hour. Get a runner in scoring position where a base hit can tie this ball.
So
game
all
up.
these early games are all
Think
elimination
outside the
games,
box a
correct?
little bit.
Pretty much.
Yes, all the early games today are elimination games.
Sprays this one into the stands. Foul ball.
Looks like we've got High Point and Coastal,
And in the loss,
and that's
to
5-4.
Kansas State,
Top of
there you see
the
it.
seventh,
Runners
Jesse,
on
if I'm not
base, they were
mistaken.
5 for 22,
It's small on my screen too, but yeah, I believe that's top of the 7th.
You got
James
South-
Madison Dukes are about to end South Carolina season.
And then you got Florida and Nebraska.
Everybody was concerned about that James Madison loss at the start of the year. Turned out they were a good team.
They were a real good team.
They were a very good team.
It's crazy how that stuff works. Just throw the ball home. Come on.
Damn ball.
That is another thing I wish we would adopt from Major League Baseball. 2 throws to a base for a pickoff between pitches max.
Absolutely. Because the catcher has to do a good job of locating the pitch.
He comes to, oh my God, he's 68 miles per hour?
Yeah, he threw a 60-mile-an-hour a minute ago.
His
Oh, yeah, we
breaking
should be-
pitches are in the 60s. His fastball's about 78, 79.
I need a stopwatch.
Chuck
So,
Pendergrass says those slow pitches are hard to hit. When you're used to 90 miles an hour, those pitches look like softballs, so they're hard to wait on.
that's true.
Mm.
If you can get the timing down, it's
Oh.
if you can get the timing down, it can be home run derby time.
You can. Justin says, no, stop changing baseball. They are currently in a commercial break, so we're gonna swing it this way a little bit. But guys, I'm gonna say this, but it's for argument purposes only. Let's say we don't make it out of this regional this year. This is 2 years in a row now where we don't make it out of the regional. Should we start? And this is again just for debate purposes. Should we start being panicked about the trajectory of this team going into next year?
Not at all.
I'm gonna take a leaf out of Chuck Barrett's book and say I'm not even gonna dignify that.
Don't go Chuck Barrett on us, D-Man.
No, you don't want to go Chuck Barrett on us. You don't want to. By the way, we'll
You're
add
too
this.
young to go Chuck Barrett on us.
We'll add the sound back. And I'm not saying we're getting rid of DVH, but look at how we handled the football team. Look at how we handled the basketball team. Look at how we're handling the softball team. Look at how we're handling women's softball or women's basketball. But yet nobody wants to say anything about the baseball team. I wonder why. I'm going to tell you why.
Continue success.
I was going to say, that's exactly right.
It's like saying the whole Nick Saban stuff when Alabama fans got mad at a 3-loss year. Fire Nick Saban. No.
The only programs that wouldn't kill to change places with us right now in college baseball
LSU.
is LSU, Vanderbilt maybe.
Day one. by Kansas State.
but there's
Vanderbilt's
not
about to get put out too.
Vanderbilt got put out yesterday.
Yes, absolutely.
I would honestly go. I would probably say LSU is the only program that has more success over Arkansas over an extended period of time.
In the late innings, of course, here.
Because as an LSU fan loves to remind you, they got, what, 7 national titles since 2000 or something like that?
I don't know. Like, even with Ole Miss and Mississippi State, I don't feel like they have the sustained success that Arkansas has had. Yes, they have the national championship, and they would take that over our success. And I wouldn't blame them for that. But I also don't think that man, it's so hard to sit here and say.
Hey, real quick, guys, I want to bring in our resident baseball analyst who has played the game, who knows the game, and who coaches the game. He is one of the original founders of Inside the Hog Pen, Justin Garrison. What's up, Jay?
What's up, dude?
Talk to me, brother. What are you seeing? What are you thinking?
They're nervous.
I think that's fair.
That play right there is 50-50. He did everything he could. You either catch it or you don't. Suck it up, Buttercup.
That's one of those plays where even if you make the catch and throw, like, he might still be safe.
No, he's out if you make the catch. He had it in plenty of time to catch it on the right foot, which is what you want as a right-hander. If he catches that ball, it's an easy play. He just missed the ball. It's 50-50.
Not enough time to glove it there, though. Correct?
No, you can't glove it. It has to be barehand. That has to be barehand, and you must be on your right foot as you barehand that ball to throw it accurately to first base. He had everything right. He just missed the ball. You can't. You look at the ball, and the moment you catch it, you fling it. You know where first base is. You don't look. You just fling it. First thing is catch the ball. We didn't catch the ball. It happens. Now you roll 2. Pitch him low and away. Make him roll over on a ground ball to the shortstop to roll 2. That's your plan.
And with our shortstop second base combination, that shouldn't be too much to ask.
Yes. Hit it up the middle. And no, do not make a pitch clock. I hate 2 throws to first base. That is part of the game. See, they're going to keep throwing him outside. They want him to roll over on a ground ball. Hit it right back to Aloy. The best thing for him is to roll to a play right now. He got out hitting on a bad hit. He made a bad play. Hit it right back to him. Get him back in the game.
Good at bat here from Cannon, the junior college transfer. Good size, great.
Shortstop's also the one covering second base on a steal. Left-handed hitter.
Power, 13 home runs on the season.
Okay, I'd wondered about that because I know I seen a play this weekend where no one was at second base on the steal. And
watch when the pitcher catches the ball, he turns and looks at the shortstop or the second baseman, and he kind of makes that little sign, kind of like a aloha you do in Hawaii. He's asking who's covering the base. He's looking at this. He's looking. Normally looks at the shortstop for a hitter and a lefty. See, we're coming up a righty. He's looking. See how the second baseman is shifted more towards the base. He's covering the base.
Up the middle,
Perfect.
on the
Perfect. Get out of the inning.
Perfect double play right there.
Perfect. That's why your second baseman is covering, because your right-hander is most likely going to try to pull the ball. So he's going to hit it up the middle. He's not going to hit it to right field because you're not going to throw him outside. You're going to throw him inside to him to hit that grounder right up the middle, double play. You're out of the inning. Beautiful. Easy turn. We got to hit. We can't hit. We have the pitching. Everybody's worried about the pitching. No, we got to hit.
I agree.
We got to keep hitting.
If we get to Omaha, Omaha is a pitcher's ballpark. We're good. Look at LSU last year. They had no hitting, but you had pitching. We have pitching. We have it. Hagan had one bad game. It was going to happen. I wish it would have happened in an SEC tournament rather than the regionals.
He didn't look too good at Hoover either. He only went like 1 inning, didn't he?
Well, yeah. And then here's the thing. Here's the thing I was talking about Zach earlier. Why did Van Horn change his pitching rotation? When was the last time Hagan Smith threw anything but a Friday this year?
I don't think. I mean, I guess you can argue rhythm, but
Yes.
I don't think that
Yes.
has a
Yes.
whole lot to
Yes,
do
it
with it.
does. Yes, it does. That is baseball. I'll do it with 14-year-old pitchers. Hey, you're pitching tomorrow. Go home, get in a routine. You know what you're going to do. You're going to I'm wearing you out tomorrow. Get ready. Have your
Okay,
body
but if
ready.
we're going to talk a routine, then throwing one inning isn't helping that routine either.
No, it's just you have to throw instead of pitchers like right now. Hagen Smith threw yesterday. Tomorrow he will throw in the bullpen. He won't throw in a game. He'll throw. Keep your arm going. So pitching him one inning in that, okay, go get one inning. That's like we're going to practice for an hour. Go out there and do it, and then whenever he goes off the field, he goes behind closed doors and he keeps throwing. Don't think these pitchers stop throwing because they threw one inning. Keep throwing. Keep that arm in rotation. Keep it going. So even though he might throw 30 pitches now, he'll go behind scenes after that game and throw 50 more pitches. Keep the routine. Keep your body going. You want to get used to it. That's why I didn't understand why you didn't throw Hagen Friday. That's your Friday starter all year long. Don't mess up the man's routine.
So out of the arms we've thrown this week, Justin, who do you think we burnt for the weekend, and who do you think will still be able to throw some more either today or tomorrow if needed?
All of them. It's the end of the season. I don't care. Do what you did to Cops before when we were in the World Series. I'm going to wear you out. This is win or go home. Do you want to win or you want to go home? Of course, be smart with their bodies and physicalness and all that. But no, all of them. Hagen Smith can throw tonight. I don't care. How many pitches did he throw last night?
I think he pulled him with 92, 93.
He can throw 30 today if you need him.
So I was kind of thinking Molina had got burnt. Then I got to thinking, well, if we push it far enough, he only threw about 50 or 60 on Friday.
You get
he
another.
could come in and eat a couple innings if we needed him to.
I don't think you think about innings at this point. You're thinking more about outs. Like, how many outs can this pitcher get me that threw 70 pitches? You think maybe 4 or 5.
Not even outs. You want to go more depth into that pitches.
And Ryder Helfrich swinging at butterflies. I know we had to give Hudson White a break behind the plate, but
oh God,
that is the nastiest. What is that? 60-something miles an hour.
It's not even picking up on the radar.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, this pitcher, he's something else.
All I can think of is that he's going to eventually rely on something too much. That's what you're waiting on as a hitter.
It's really hard to go
Not that
from a
curveball.
60
You're
mile
waiting for a
per hour
fastball.
pitch to 89 mile per hour pitch.
that's one thing we've done well all year, though. Midweeks going up against these guys that don't throw near as hard as SEC. It may take a couple innings, but the bats adjust, and then once you get that timing down, it's a lot easier to hit 70 or 80 than it is 95.
I just going from a 90 mile per hour pitch to a 65 mile per hour pitch is just rough.
I mean, that's part of what makes people like Greinke so effective, is the fact that he can switch it up like that.
With command, the way this dude is just hooking that nasty curveball in for a strike. Ugh. You can't hit it. You're not looking for it. They're waiting for a fastball. See how hard he's hacking at that? He wants it.
I think that's the first time that guy's got above 90
Bad
the
part
whole
is
game.
he's late because his timing's off because the last pitch was 74 miles an hour. Look at Van Horn on those steps. Boy, that man staring at you is ugh. See how nasty that is? He's off on his front foot, no power behind it, barely hitting it with the bat. You gotta wait for that kid to get tired and
91
get
to
to the bullpen.
65.
How many pitches is he at? 44? He'll be gone in an inning or two.
You said he went from 90 91-64.
That's stupid. You see how he rolled over on that? How he barely hit the second base? He was. They're waiting for a fastball. You can tell, but because he's out front, that slow pitcher out front. So with 2 strikes, all you have to do is try to put bat to ball and hope they make an error. Don't strike out, but he's off on his front foot. There's no power behind it, so
when
just arms.
When you're coaching your team, do you coach the batters to think along with the pitcher with like the pattern of their pitches?
Let's just hope that kid gets tired quick. And that's why he went to Southeast Missouri State.
Justin, when you're coaching your kids, did you coach them to like think about the pattern of the pitcher, like what's being pitched to them to think along with them? Not asking a third time.
On that, I think you just look for tells when they're pitching.
Hey guys, I'm in the middle of working on something. I'm still here, but if you're not watching the Stillwater Regional, their stadium's pretty much empty. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Who's playing right now? That's the question.
Florida and Nebraska, so nobody cares. It'll be packed tonight, all 3,500 of them. East Carolina's looking like they're going to survive elimination. They're up 10-4 on VCU.
The dude's got an elbow guard because he's over the plate.
Let's see, Gage is at 29 pitches. We're in the third. Say we let Gage go as long as he can throw it.
Yeah, he's about to get the Kevin Kopps treatment. Attaboy.
How many Ks does that make for Gage today? I think it's 3.
I'll pull up the live stats. Hold on 1 second.
Pretty sure it's at least his 3rd.
Looks like he's not trying to aim the pitches this time. It looks like he's just going out there rearing back and throwing now.
He's getting in a rhythm. See, that was just overthrowing. He's trying to throw it too hard. Calm down.
Yeah, you're right. You were at three strikeouts. How'd they score their first run?
Solo shot. He left one a little over the plate on the outside, and batter reached out and touched it into their bullpen.
Hardest pitch in baseball to hit, a high fastball. You know it's coming. You'll never catch up to it.
It makes 4, yeah.
Yep. Hey, what happened to our little yeah button? Nobody hitting the yeah button anymore?
I think Zach broke the soundboard.
Let's try
He'll
it.
jump on here and yell at me for blaming me in a minute.
We fixed it.
So Wood has struck out 3 of the last 4 batters.
We need a Paul Eels.
Fix it.
Oh my.
Sorry about that, y'all.
You didn't touch it. I touched it.
I got it. It's fine.
Kettering pops this one.
Get under it. No, that's in the stands.
How about that campaign for Brooks Kettering? His first year player, a freshman, batting 300. He's a leadoff hitter for a postseason baseball team.
Yes.
2 strikes.
This is also why you don't want to win in the SEC tournament. Because now you got to play this game, you got to play tonight and tomorrow to win it all, right?
You said SEC tournament?
Yeah, this is why you don't want to win a bunch in the SEC tournament. Because now you have to win today's game, tonight's game, and Monday's game to keep going.
Where we played 2 in Hoover,
You don't want to play all the
LSU
extra
played
baseball
what,
because you have to
6?
play extra baseball now.
All right, so sorry about that delay. Y'all was working on a little bit something for Wednesday night. All right, we're gonna go step away and take a break. You're watching Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional, brought to you by ESPN Plus. Back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
Welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of the Fayetteville Regional. I'm Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, and I've got a full house with me. We've got my two producers, Jesse and Loki, from the Wednesday night show. We've got my buddy from the Man Cave, D-Mad, and then, of course, we have one of our OG founders of Inside the Hog Pen, Justin, who is also our resident baseball expert. And guys, we have to win this. I mean, I keep harping that we have to win this. It's possible, but Justin, when you're playing 3 games like Arkansas has in front of them, what kind of a challenge does that present? 3 games in what, 3 days possibly?
When they've been either the
3 games in 2 days.
second seed in a regional, that's happened 20 times. But Arkansas has only been able to get through the.
Well, you got to win. Got to win today. Got to win tonight. Got to win tomorrow to play Friday. So that's why I don't mind the SEC tournament not going good, because that's a lot of baseball to play.
Gary Davis says, "Howdy, boys. What's up, Gary?" I think Gary had the comment of the night yesterday for the stream last night, right, Jesse?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was beautiful.
And to follow up on how
James Madison's fixing to send South Carolina home. They're now 2-0, top of the 9th with 2 outs.
In regional play, they win the region 81% of the time. When you win one, lose one, that decreases.
I always hear Phil and Bubba talk. These guys can play these games in these amount of days because growing up travel ball, they do it all the time, but not the ideal situation to be in, having to win 3 straight to advance.
Kind of how difficult this mission is now for Arkansas.
But as we've learned all year, this team can win 3 games in a row like nobody's business.
Swept LSU this year.
If they can come back and win this game,
Sure did.
Wood can eat up some.
We lost how many games at home this year?
Keep the bullpen.
3.
Yeah, last night
4
was
now.
4. Yeah, that's it.
Well as SEMO.
They shouldn't lose. They shouldn't lose again. Not by how they played.
Good pitch there. He's just spinning everything. Start calling him DJ Will.
And that's it. James Madison sends South Carolina home.
The occasional scratch with the fastball, and then likes to
Final score 2-0.
Hey, Zach, this is why I told you that we're not getting 8 SEC teams in.
There's the remix.
I know, but it was a conversation piece, for the most part.
Strikeout. I mean, young pitchers watching this learn something. It's about location
and Jack Caglione strikes again.
God dang it, Jesse.
That is unheard of. But the other stuff
I'm delayed. Now I see it.
Yeah.
You've been delayed all week, Zach.
Shut up, Dylan.
And that's great because
It's like a lifeline trade.
Sorry, Zachary.
Don't quite know what
I'm glad that guy's going to MLB after this year.
He's on the mound.
Who?
Hit you with that first pitch.
Caglione.
Coming up with 7.
9 first pitch strikes today. McLaughlin goes opposite field, and the catch is made by Ian.
Damn it!
Out and left.
Oh, let me play this real quick just so we don't get in trouble.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Had to get that out of the way.
Ben is hitting the ball hard, but last night and today, it's just not falling.
Justin, what's your read on the hitting? What's our problem? That's 0 for 3.
Yeah, the same problem that I said we had before. Timing. You got to wait.
Well, and
I'm just talking about overall, not just today.
When overall hitting, the same issue. We're not a power team. We're not going to hit home runs. Yeah, we'll hit them. Lloyd's going to hit home runs. You're going to have Holt hitting a bomb or two here and there. That's not their game.
Justin, I was asking the guys this earlier before you came on, and Dylan, I don't know if you caught this question either. Yesterday we saw a lot of balls over the plate that were very hittable balls, but they were just watching them sail by them. Does that fall on the batter, or does that fall on the hitting coach?
God, all y'all going to the hitting coaches. Coaches just teach you what it is. The techniques and the tweaks and twerks to your hitting stance. In the end, the missing pitches last night was just the batters. You're off. You're missing it. It happens. Yesterday was a bad hitting day. You had good hitting. They hit good balls. The ones that are right over the plate, you're going to crush. But looks like today, we've seen how many of them fouled off behind them, how many fastball counts that they're on it and they're just barely off, foul it above their head. You're slightly behind because they're obviously looking for a fastball when they're hitting. That's the pitch they're going to hit. You're not going to sit back and wait and hit a 69-mile-an-hour curveball. No, they're looking for a fastball. The fastball outside, the last out we just had, he was looking for it. He was late. That's why he hit it to left field instead of center or right field. Timing's off. What you do now is you wait for that pitcher. He's going to get tired. Okay? And in the end, you got to kind of think of it. If you think about it like a fan thinks about it, why is that kid not at Arkansas? Why is that kid at Southeast Missouri State?
Not the same level of talent that we have in Arkansas.
Psychological question, guys. Why is he at Southeast Missouri State instead of Arkansas?
Drilled down the line, and
Can't let
it's a
that
fair
happen.
ball. Palmer makes his way past first base. He'll head to second, sliding with a leadoff double.
Gary Davis says you can't recruit guys that can't hit over 300 wherever they come from. I think you've got to recruit offense and teach defense. Justin, agree, disagree? Dylan, agree, disagree?
Roping that ball down the left.
You can teach all of it.
I just feel like when you're talking to hitters, like especially when you're listening to professional hitters, they have a different mindset. You even hear Tom Hart talk about it sometimes, like 2-strike hitting, choking up on the bat and getting shorter with your swing is going to be a lot better. It just doesn't seem like our batters do a good job of adjusting throughout the game. Because every player on a D1 roster, they were probably 300 hitters wherever they came from.
Oh, of course.
And to that fact is like you've you've got to have them adjust,
Earlier today,
and
Styles
it's just
and
not
SEMO
been
off to a good
very
start.
many
You see,
adjustments
you
made
see
throughout
how
the
long
year.
he waited back on that ball?
Yeah, that's the part
That's
of
all the
ballpark
power behind it.
can get
That's why
some
it's a
home
home
runs
run.
over the fence with the wind going in that direction. Opportunity to do more damage here with Palmer on second base. And you see right there the wind, that's hard from right to left going out towards left field.
I do hate seeing empty seats.
2-1.
I expected a better crowd out there today.
It seems pretty quiet.
You see how that fastball, he fouled it straight off? He was
Some
late.
movement afoot.
If he's on that, that's another
The
home run.
Arkansas bullpen.
He wasn't looking for it. He was looking for something slower. Two-strike approach, what I was taught is that you look for the fastball. That's why he can take that fastball, because you're looking for that. That way, if it's a ball, you can take it. If it's a strike, you can hit it, and you react to the off-speed stuff. Foul it off. Let's see if he takes a big step or not.
It would appear we have a Virginia Mississippi State final in the Charlottesville regional pending. It is currently bottom of the eighth, 10-4 Mississippi State in the Charlottesville regional.
To do it again, 3-2 pitch.
That's what it should be. We should be playing the winner of that regional.
You got Mississippi and St. John's trying to avoid elimination, and
That swing right there was a perfect example of what we were talking about. He has a 2-strike count, a ball or a fastball outside, and you can react to the fastball because you're geared up for it. And then if it was a curveball, changeup, or anything, you're just shooting it down the line.
Yep,
He was
you
still
kinda make
behind a
contact
little
too.
bit, but he was able to make good enough contact to make it go to left field.
It's like so you're either looking a fastball and reacting off speed, or you're looking off speed and reacting to a fastball.
Jake Faraday getting loose for the Razorbacks.
God, I still have trauma from Faraday and Houston.
Tomorrow on ESPN Plus and the ESPN.
Looks like LSU has taken command of this game. It's 11-6, top of the ninth over Wofford.
LSU's probably going to win that regional.
And then in the Knoxville regional, Indiana has one run to Southern Miss's 15 in the bottom of the sixth, 2 outs.
LSU's in the elimination game too.
Correct.
How about LSU, another team in the SEC in danger of getting
there was a questionable call against LSU. It didn't change the game, but
The big moment here. You don't want to go to the bullpen yet,
oh no, definitely not in the fourth.
but they cannot score anything else here.
Mr. Dangerous coming up to the plate. Josh Cameron, the leader of the swag team, I like to say. And he doesn't worry about that strikeout he had earlier this day. He's free swinging.
I don't know if I like the bunt here.
fouls that pitch away after showing bunt.
Yeah, he showed bunt on that first pitch just to see what the defense was going to do.
You wonder, because Cameron and Styles had a home run, that's why we haven't seen too much small ball moving the runners. And that's a lot of faith that coaches
Throw back and throw it
Hopefully
past him.
strike out. That'd be nice.
You start off with a leadoff double. The guy's still there after a hitter.
One and two to Cameron.
Got to take the good and the bad with Cameron. Leads this team in strikeouts on the year up to 68.
Just joining us, watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. This is ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. I'm Razorback Zach, as always, from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, joined by my band of misfits. I've got my two producers from Wednesday night, Jesse and Loki, joining us. I've got D-Mad from the Man Cave, and then I've got our resident and one of the OG founders of Inside the Hog Pen alongside me, Justin Garrison, and he is our resident baseball expert.
Come on, Gage. We need you here, bud.
In this regional,
Tyler says, "Woo pig suey, fellas," and thank you, Tyler. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow across all of our social media platforms to stay up to date and get updates in regards to next season of Inside the Hog Pen, starting in the first week of August.
What do you do in this case as a pitcher? You know, the scouting report on Gage Wood can throw all 4 pitches for strikes. You cannot continue to pound fastballs.
See what Gage does right here. Full count. Can't lose him.
8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away again.
You have to throw an off speed sometime soon.
Shit, do what they did to us. Throw a 60-mile-an-hour.
Man, he just took the words right out of my mouth. You heard that, right?
Change up with a full count for a strike.
Ground ball into right field. That's a base hit.
Crap.
Palmer heading home. He slides.
Oh,
safely.
goodness.
The ball gets away. Advancing to third.
Come on.
On the play
Just hold on to the baseball.
An RBI hit for Josh
Not going to
Cameron.
say it.
2-0 SEMO.
I feel like you're going to say season's over.
Nope. There's still a lot of baseball left. There's one thing I've known is never count out the Arkansas Razorbacks in baseball.
Getting the beat on this right here.
I do think they need to get past those nerves, though.
Then Diggs comes up throwing, but it's a pretty good jump from second base.
Now, if this was Dylan. In my defense, if this was football, then hell yes, I would have said it already.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be in the NCAA tournament in football.
May 17th sees his day come to an end. Pitching change.
All right, so you got to go to the bullpen now. Good thing, bad thing, or
it is what it is. Can't afford to leave him out there any longer.
Justin, what do you think, man? Good thing, bad thing, or just kind of one of those things like Dylan said, just kind of happens?
It happens. They figured him out. You can't leave him out there no more. If he would have got a double play in that situation, you can leave him out there again. Maybe. But the fact they figured out how many pitches was that at bat? 6, 7, 8 foul balls?
8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah. That was the last batter, basically, in the end. That's how you look at that. This is win or go home. So
we're going to step away.
9-pitch at bat. Yeah, 9-pitch at bat. That was his last batter. That's what the conversation was when they went out there and talked to him. Right. Hey, we're giving our bullpen time to warm up your last batter. Let's get him out and strong.
We're going to step away with ESPN Plus. You're watching Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional. Back right after this. Just kidding. That was a quick commercial break. I was not prepared for that one.
Yeah.
Pitcher gets 8 pitches to warm up. Then 3 minutes to do it. From the time that they make that call, that timer starts. 3 minutes.
You know, there was a situation in the MLB this year. They called the wrong pitcher out of the bullpen. And so the pitcher that was in the bullpen that was supposed to go out got more time to warm up. A couple managers got ejected over that. And I can't remember who the teams were, but it was a pretty funny situation.
John Boy done a breakdown on it. It was hilarious.
So you saw it too. That's good, Jesse. I'm not crazy. I'm glad you saw it too.
I believe it. I didn't see it. I'd be interested to see what happened afterwards, like how that unfolded.
LSU just keeps piling on Wofford. They just scored again, 13-6 in the top of the 9th.
Don't use all your hits early in the day.
Hey, this is a good one. Then the Clemson Regional, High Point and Coastal, 6-5, top of the 9th, 1 out, and it looks like High Point is at the plate.
They're just throwing haymakers at each other to see who's left standing when it's over.
That's one of those regionals you don't want to be a part of.
No.
Home. Oh. Faraday, you in throwing to the bag, bro. Tell you what, SEMO's a good team.
Let's just call that a dumb play by the pitcher. Go to first. Get an out. What are you trying to do? Stop. That's too much. Go get the out at first. You have, what, 6 more innings left, 5 more innings left? You got plenty of time. Why are you doing that?
Glove throw should not be in his repertoire.
Yeah. See, now it should be 2 outs with 1 runner on. Now you got 2 runners on with 1 out. Because you had to go home to try to make this ESPN highlight play instead of getting the out at first.
I walk away for 30 seconds, come back, and they scored another run?
Faraday failed to throw the ball to the bag.
He tried to make an ESPN highlight play, flicking the ball to home plate to tag a runner instead of throwing to first to get 1 out. They bunted the runners to second, third to get 1 out and kept 2 runners on. They played baseball.
Zach, stop me if you've heard this before, but Faraday had a throwing error going home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Just kept on running back there.
The fact you said, oh, God, when the ball went that direction just made me have a nightmare.
I think we all did at that point.
Oh, God. The moment you said, oh, God, everybody in that stadium goes, they knew it. They saw it. They were like, oh, this is how it ends. Oh.
Foul balls behind first base give me the heebie-jeebies.
Like, Scoob, this is terrible.
Look at everybody's face. Everybody's like, oh, my God, we just relived trauma.
There's a lot of empty seats in that stadium today.
That's what I'm saying. That's upsetting. But they're waiting for tonight. Everybody's like, I'm not going to go today. I'm going to go tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out my illustrious co-host, co-pilot on Wednesday nights, MC. MC was planning on them just playing at 6:00 tonight, and that's why he's not here. But love my dude to death, but this is baseball, buddy.
He started packing the gear before.
Good play. Good play. See, that's the play you can make. See, they already would have had to run. Now that would have been 3 outs. That's why the pitchers are not supposed to really field their position. If they filled their position, you go home. I mean, you go first. Excuse me. He went home. Don't go home.
How much eligibility does Spraglot have?
I believe this is his final year.
I want to say 2 more years, right?
Because I know he's a senior. I'm pretty sure he's a senior.
He's a good defensive third baseman. I was like, what is Aloy looking at?
I point down to their final strike.
That's beautiful.
I'm sorry, their final
That's
out.
Beautiful, Aloy. That is beautiful. Timeout, Zach. Timeout. Did y'all see what Aloy just did?
Yeah, I did.
That was great. He has the play call. He has the pitcher's call on his wrist. He knew what was not going on. He just knows the guy's looking at him so much.
That was evil.
See, this batter's going to strike out now because he's in the batter's head now too. You saw your homeboy dive back to the base as you got to focus on trying to hit a ball. So come on, Flaherty, strike him out. End this. Ooh, can't leave it there, but that's all right.
Got him.
Oh,
He may have swam it.
I think he swam it. Yeah.
Spraglot is a senior. I just
I'd
don't
like
know
to
if
see
he's
it,
a
yeah.
COVID senior or not.
Oh, we're gonna review it.
We have to. Because you got to end this now. God, why did he throw that pitch, leaving it right over the heart of the plate?
Diggs couldn't get it out of his glove either. He's safe.
Yeah, he swam it.
That was a good call.
Not prepared to call it yet. Not prepared to call it yet. I will say, if you haven't yet, check out our podcast channel wherever you get your podcasts. Y'all are going to want to be subscribed to that. We've got some big things coming up in the offseason because we are not going to be on air during the summer after baseball, we are still going to be releasing podcasts, and we've got some big names coming up and some special guests coming up on that podcast, only on that podcast channel. So you're going to want to pay attention to that. But like, share, subscribe, follow, do whatever you got to do to get notifications for leading into the 2024-2025 season of ITHP. It is season number 8 for us here. Well, for me, but we've got some big things happening over at Sideline Radio Network. It's going to be a fun year for all of us. Thank you. Oh, damn.
Wrong team,
Sorry.
Zach.
Wrong game. Wrong game. My bad. I was like,
That's a weird looking SEMO shirt you got on. Razorback Zach.
I know. Sorry. Wrong.
Red Hawg Zach.
Red Hawg Zach.
I was watching another game. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, there are times that I forget my mic is hot sometimes. So. Oopsie.
Man, every one of these SEMO players are smiling. They're so confident about this. It's not a good sign.
They're having fun. Baseball comes a lot easier when you're having fun.
They got a flow going in the game. Pitchers throwing good. Batters are putting the ball in play. It's good baseball.
Willie Mack.
I've got the East Carolina VCU game on from the Greenville Regional on the big screen here at the Hog Pen here in Central Arkansas, and the pitcher for them throws sidearm. It just looks like it hurts.
It's actually a more natural arm movement than throwing over the top.
Really?
How you swing your arms when you walk.
Yeah, it's more natural to throw. That's why softball, that's why the girls can throw every game 100 pitches, because that's a more natural arm movement going underhanded. So your sidearm baseball throwers can throw a lot more because it's more natural arm movement. Looks weird as shit because we were all taught to throw over the top.
Exactly.
That hurts your arm. That's how you end up with visiting Uncle Tommy.
All right. High Point and Coastal down to their final strike.
Don't lose them, Faraday. I do have my beer hats behind me, so when we get on offense, I know where they're at. There he is.
And that's going to do it for High Point. Coastal Carolina defeats High Point 6-5.
Yeah.
Just got to strike out. We got to hit the soundboard, Zach.
That's fine by me, man. Take it away, buddy. But real quick, we're going to step away for a quick break because we're long overdue for one. You're watching Inside the Hog Pen special edition of the Fayetteville Regional, brought to you by ESPN Plus. Back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of the NCAA Championship Fayetteville Regional, brought to you by ESPN Plus. I'm Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, joined by my two producers from Wednesday night, Jesse and Loki. I've got D-Mad from the Man Cave, and then I've got one of our OG founders alongside myself here at Inside the Hog Pen, Justin, who is also our resident baseball expert, joining me as on my panel today during today's watch party. And it is currently 4-0 Missouri State, top of the fifth inning.
What are you thinking about Wilma on the mound right now?
We are hitless. We are hitless.
They haven't got a hit.
I did not realize that. When they showed us going into the top of the inning, we are hitless. 0-0 and 1 error. And the error was made by the pitcher. We are hitless. This kid has no hit us.
We need to keep on talking about that every time. Just
there's
a no-hitter going on right now.
No-hitter going in the
We
fifth.
must jinx this little Jeffrey Dahmer-looking kid pitching it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, show the language MA thing. Sorry,
I will between batters. I will between batters.
I'm gonna get canceled now because I made that comment. But those
Won't get canceled on this program.
Canceled on this program. You might get hey Justin, you might get a cease and desist order posted to you on Twitter, but you won't get canceled.
God, yes, he did go right.
Hey, we're still a no-hitter through 4 1/3.
Yeah, come on, Malloy. Solo home run would change everything, make you feel better, get out of your feelings because you made an error.
I'm going to show this real quick just to cover our butts.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
In today's college baseball game, when you're throwing it for strikes like Wilma is, you can have some success.
Come on, Diggs. That's a tough pitch to take.
76. That's not a tough pitch to take. That's a tough pitch to hit. You want to take that one. You're not going to hit that way for a fastball. This kid's going to miss a fastball, and one hit's going to change it. Nope, don't swing at that. Look for a fastball. 2-0 count, plus count. Here comes a fastball. Do not be late. Do not miss it, and do not try to kill it. Just solid contact.
Yeah, but Jay, this guy's fastball.
Nope, doesn't matter. That's God. Why are you taking it? Because it's outside. He wants it inside. He wants to hit a home run. Stop it, Diggs. Just put it in play.
That's been the problem for this entire lineup for this whole season. They're looking for a special pitch instead of a hittable pitch.
That's a hittable pitch, and you're late on a fastball. Hit it the other way. He's trying to pull the ball.
And here comes the stupid curveball.
And he's not going
to. You have to look the stupid curveball and foul off the fastball. Sit back.
Oh, fastball.
See, he stares at it. He was not ready for it. It was too low. The catcher pulled it up, which was good, but it was too low. Now 3-2. What's the pitch he's throwing for a strike the most?
Last night, Arkansas went up 2-0 and then got tagged with 6 in the bottom of the 5th.
Come on, Dahmer, give up a home run.
See ya.
God, he was looking for that stupid curveball, and it was a fastball, and it froze him.
One of the few strikeouts.
Okay,
no hitter through 4 2/3.
I want to ask this question. This is the second year we've had to talk about this. But sorry, I'm looking at some of the comments coming in on our Meeks Design Company live fan feedback. If for some odd, strange reason we can't make it out of the regional again this year, will there be coaching changes at the assistant level? I'm not talking about DVH. But do you think?
Boom! Keep talking about that dumb shit, Zach. This doesn't work. Keep talking about Van Horn's job or somebody's job. They're gonna change some shit. Keep talking about that.
That stupid curveball got
like
left
I told
over
you.
the plate.
What did I tell y'all earlier? He's going
sure
to
did
miss
call it.
because why is this kid at Southeast Missouri State and not like Oregon or Texas? Because at 63 pitches, he's getting tired. He hung one. Now you're gonna hang another one. Now you're not gonna trust that curveball no more because you think they're looking for it. No. We're looking for a fastball. We're a fastball hitting team.
Billy Hawg
Billy Hawg. Check with the comment of the day.
Right. Billy Hawg says, "Good Lord, Hogs, get crazy as hellfire. Enough of seeing this. If you don't start hitting, season is over."
Well,
and
he
then
lost
Chuck,
his no hitter. So
and then Chuck just
the
kind of
turn of those hips
with the
I told you Dahmer's going to get to him.
Chuck comes in with the comment. Oh, my God.
See, you're getting in Dahmer's head. Yeah, now you're getting, you got in Dahmer's head. That one hit, you finally hit that stupid curveball. Now the kid ain't got nothing. That's why he's at Southeast Missouri State. You're in his feelings. His coach, bullpen's ready. He's about to be done. He won't come back out.
Oh, my God.
That's fine. He's happy about it. Hell yeah, hit me in the head. I wear a helmet for a reason.
So Mississippi State advances to the regional final there at Charlottesville.
Mm-hmm.
Final score there, 13-5 over St. John.
I can't read lips, but I feel like he said let's
fucking go.
freaking go, something like that.
Hey, we put the warning out there. So
you told me it don't matter. So Dahmer hit him in the head. That's what he does first. He likes to hit you in the head, knock you out.
Got some crowd life.
Gary Davis says, "Throw that guy out." That was on purpose.
There it is.
See, look, that bullpen's like, catcher will go visit. The coach will come out. We'll talk to him a little bit.
Hang on, Jay. All right, sorry, Jay. Go ahead, buddy.
No, I'm good. I'm just random. I told you what they're going to do. Now they're going to go talk to him, get the bullpen ready. They figured out your curveball. Okay, so now we're going to change it a little bit. We need to rely more on your fastball and spot your curveball in better places. Don't let them get in your feelings. I know they're an SEC team, but we got this.
That is a Jeffrey Dahmer looking mother.
It is. I told you. The glasses and that stupid look on the face.
I didn't see it till Jay said something. I was like, he does look like a.
I wonder if it's
the baggy pants is what throws me off. At least fix your pants, man. Like your zipper's not even lined up, kid. Come on. Did your mama dress you this morning?
That's what we call in the military. That's what we call the gig line.
Well, good Lord. At least wear the uniform correctly. It's not your uniform, so wear it.
Come on, Jay. You and I are both military guys.
Jesus.
Swear him away, Jay. Swear him away.
He's going to get another home run to get him out. 2-0. 3-0.
Louisiana up on Texas, top second, 1-0.
It'd be a nice time for Ty to get his second home run of the year.
Ugly looking uniform.
Just need a base hit. Just need a base hit. We want to keep this kid in as long as we can.
Meeks Design live fan feedback. Says he missed me at regionals. I wish I could have been there.
3-1. So now he's got to throw a fastball because
Jackie,
you can't look at the fastball.
Score is Jackie. The score is 4-1 Southeast Missouri State. Top of the 5th inning.
Jeffrey Dahmer had a no-hitter on us.
Jeffrey Dahmer. That's going to be his name from now on.
I wonder if his neighbors complain of a stench.
All four. Uh-oh. You want to come get him now? No, you can't come get him now. No, you don't want to do it yet. You don't want to do it yet.
You got Peyton Stovall coming up. You got to go get him.
Yet. No, he don't want to do it yet. He don't want to do it. His other guy's not ready. He was just starting to warm up before the batter. He can't. And you can't send nobody to the mound. You're out of visits. If you go get him now, you got to take him out. Your kid's not ready. He was just doing the long toss when
Billy
you
Hawg
talked to him the first time.
Billy Hawk says, give those hogs some chewing tobacco. Get some stank in there. Play like a damn redneck with a chip on your shoulder. Get tough. Go Hogs. Hit the ball and send these guys home.
Tie and run at the plate
It's not a long drive. They ain't got to play and fight. They're going to drive on the bus. Yep,
hit him.
Go.
You're back.
Put the hats on. Put the hats on for the next batter because now he's going to come get him.
There was Jill.
Everybody get a beer. Time to get drunk. See, Hawg Pen starts getting drunk now. Then everybody's going to start, oh, yeah, get rowdy with it. Yeah. Yep. Everybody get a beer going. Okay. Now we're starting to drink.
There should be a sighting in that general
now
area.
Oh, yeah. Come get him, big boy. I knew you were coming. Oh, yeah. Go get Dahmer. Nope, Dahmer. Hey, I need to bring in the lefty. Let's bring in, what was the other one?
Hang on a second there,
Bring
Jay.
in Ted Bundy.
He gave the Red
Louder.
Hawks a good start, but Hayden Holt and the Razorbacks started to come alive.
Bye, Dollar.
422 feet off.
Gary Davis is on it today. He goes, he did it again. That's just trying to hurt our boys. Hey, we're going to take a quick break alongside ESPN Plus. You're watching special edition coverage of Inside the Hog Pen. From ESPN Plus, it is the Fayetteville Regional, and I'm having trouble keeping my headphones on, so I'm going to have to figure out something else with these beer hats. But we'll be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of the Fayetteville Regional, brought to you by ESPN Plus. Razorback Zach hanging out with you from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen alongside Loki, Jesse, Dylan, and one of our OG founders of Inside the Hog Pen, Justin, who's also our resident baseball expert. Bases are loaded. That's why you see all of us with our beer hats on and our beers on our heads and drinks on our heads. For those of us that have non-alcoholic options, like yours truly.
It doesn't matter.
I have
You put a
sweet
beer on
tea,
your head.
as Southerners should.
Yeah, you ain't got to drink it, but you can put a beer on your head.
Zach told me I'm not allowed to touch beer after.
No,
Superstition.
no, you're not.
Superstition, yes.
No, you're not.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
I'm not stupid-stitious, but I'm superstitious.
That's like a lefty dollar. They got another one? Are you kidding me?
I missed him.
Look at that. Designated hitter. What are you on the team for? To hit. So what should you do? Hit. And they had to bring in a lefty to face a righty.
I wonder if he's got a reverse.
Already hit his head. He's already hit his head.
I wonder if he has reverse splits against righties.
Probably. He's probably easier. Well, look how he throws. You don't see the ball till the very end. So it would be hard to keep an eye on that. See how he hides it until the very last
Woo, 2-0.
Need a clap going here at the stadium. At the stadium.
In Zach's mind, he's always at the stadium.
I am always at the stadium. What are you talking about? Loki's right.
All right.
Ball four. Yeah, 4, right? Yeah. Thanks. Had to make sure 3-0 count. Do you swing here, fellas? Do you swing here?
If it's in the middle, I'll let him hit it.
No. You don't ever swing at that. Come on now. 3-0, you're down by a couple of runs, bases loaded. You swing that bat, I'm going to walk out there and take your scholarship away right now.
Gary says, there's that damn crouch pitch again. What the world is a crouch pitch?
Well, you see, when you get a certain age and you start thinking about girls.
Easy. Whoa.
You played the warning.
Whoa.
That was a ball, and the catcher made that a strike. The catcher did not move his body. Watch the catcher's body. His arm just goes and hits it. Boom. Body never moved. The umpire will give you that strike because you didn't move your shoulders.
That's the
catcher's fault right there.
3-2 over to second base. Fielded by
Got to run out of it. That's all about it.
No, that was 2 outs.
Come up empty with the bases loaded. Just one run in the inning off the Holt home run. SEMO up by 3.
Chipping away. Now you can't start leaving men on base like you did last night.
I'll take the TV off right now.
Zach, you need a hat.
I'm getting a hat. I got 3 different hats. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way.
One.
It's out about this place.
Are you done?
It is.
At least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road. Hey, Sam.
So that's how you know Zach's old. You hear him get up. Oh!
So I have about 3 different hat choices here I could go with.
What was that you said? What'd you say when you got up there?
He said, oh, when he stood up.
It sucks getting old, y'all. Come on, I'm the oldest one of this bunch here. All right.
Hey Loki, did I call it or did I call it?
I'm the oldest one of the bunch here. All right. Y'all can just leave me alone. Roger Williamson says, who's winning? Southeast Missouri State currently has a 4-1 lead on us. Let's go to the DVH interview right now.
With Peyton Holt, perhaps maybe starting some things up with the offensive momentum.
Yeah, that was a big swing for us. Quick 2 outs after they just punched in 3 and, made a mistake the inning before on an 0-2 pitch. He got a base hit, scored another run. We had a flip play at the plate. He needed to take the ball out with his hand. He had plenty of time. Just a couple of little mistakes there, but that was a good rally. Got their pitcher out of the game, and you got to give him credit, man. He went full count. He went with a changeup, and he thrown 5 fastballs in a row and got us out.
Hey, Coach, just real quickly, what are you going to keep telling your team in between the innings right now? You find yourselves down by 3 at home. What's your message to your team going to be?
Well, it's just to keep playing and don't try to do too much. Just, do your job and let the guy behind you do his job. I mean, it's, you can't panic. You just play baseball.
Coach, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Rogers, bottom of the 5th.
And I like that.
We are the road team again
play
today.
Baseball. Don't try to do
listening.
too much. And it seems
Because
like
we
sometimes
lost
when
last
the
night.
spotlight gets big, the Razorback hitters try and do a little too much instead of just advance the run or just drive the ball hard somewhere.
I mean, we were road team last night too, yeah.
Yeah. The regionals are weird how they do the home and road thing.
It's currently 4-1 Southeast Missouri State, bottom of the 5th inning.
5-1.
5-1. 5-1.
Oh. That makes it that much harder. Why is he back out pitching again? That's the question. That's what you should have asked Van Horn.
Oh,
why'd you put Big Goofy back out there again?
387 feet.
He just threw like crap and barely got out of the last inning making an error. Why are you throwing him back out there?
That is catching all of it.
No, I was hoping to have a short hiatus for ITHP this year, but looks like it's going to be about a month, 2 months.
He was running, then it's like it got over. And wow, we said these boys got comfortable in game 1 when they realized, hey, we can hit Arkansas pitching. And that's continued.
Y'all realize, and I'm, again, I like reverse psychology and talking a bunch of crap, as Justin has said before. Y'all realize the fan base is going to implode on this team.
Right on time, Zach.
Basically nullifies, in a way, the home run from the previous inning.
That's what I messed up.
Back up to 4 runs.
It's that fair weather fan base I talk about. When we're on, we're on. When we're not, we're pissed.
Well, but I mean, being pissed is one thing, yeah, because you have potential. I mean, look at the basketball team, prime example. But completely melting down and fire this coach, fire this coach, fire this coach.
Well with prosperity here.
Doesn't make much sense to me.
Another situation where they get a run and
because
they'll be calling for Calipari's head come March if he don't win a national title.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Yep. Especially all the money they're going to put into all these damn kids. Yeah, you win, or I'm going to be carrying the axe too. Hell.
What happened next? Arkansas gave up 8 unanswered. They led Kansas State 2-0, gave up 6 runs after getting that 2.
I'm going to open myself up for a lot of jokes here, but it seems to me like Arkansas in the postseason doesn't seem to be able to finish the job.
That's been the case.
Are you saying Arkansas needs to finish the story? Is that what you're getting at?
Okay, you saw Southeast Missouri come back against you in game 1 and you won. You saw Kansas State come back on you and win. Well, now you go get somebody. Now you go hunt somebody down. You're down by 4 runs at home, plenty of baseball left. So your mindset has to be
East Carolina stays alive in their region.
Track somebody down to keep our season alive. It's that simple.
If you've watched regional play so far,
God, you see how bad he's missing though, even with the strike. Jesus, it's just hurtful.
Particularly on day 3.
Looks like he's overthrowing to me.
Yeah, his nerves.
in terms of how many you have and how far they can go.
That was right down the middle.
Nice Stouse, who was one of the toughest outs so far in this game for Arkansas.
With the plus count to the pitcher's favor, why are you still throwing it right down the middle?
Back to your point a little bit is that at the end of the day, you need to find an arm that can slow down these Red Hawk bats. And who's going to be that guy that can say, you know what, we can get a couple innings where we don't give up any runs and we can allow our offense to apply the pressure.
I don't know if they're enjoying barbecue
It
right
seems
now.
like this dude has problems with maintaining the same motion and pitching.
Purple, lingering around the area, watching this game and who they might play for the regional title tonight.
Well, there go a couple right there. Look at them. Hey, you know what? Let me tell Kansas State. SEMO's not going to be easy out if you get him now.
Ooh, shut up, dude.
I can't stand these announcers, dude. I cannot stand these announcers.
I can't stand the people that pick a team and stick with the freaking team. Jesus Christ.
Gary Davis says, wait till next year. The moniker of Arkansas Athletics. If I'd patented that for a T-shirt 30 years ago, I'd be a billionaire.
They keep showing Kansas State fans, because they bought tickets to this game because they assumed they would have lost last night.
Who had an RBI single.
I think that's a fair statement right there. I mean,
yeah, they all assumed they'd be at this game, so they're like, "Oh, well, we checked out the hotel anyway. Let's go watch the first game. We can stay for a second game." Yeah, been there, done that.
That helped establish.
Hey, it's free baseball. I like baseball. Let's go watch 2 other teams whoop each other's ass for a while.
Almost hit the ump.
The champions of the Ohio
That's why the catcher's there. That's the catcher's job is to protect the umpire.
Didn't we play SEMO during the regular season? Who did we play during the regular season?
Missouri State.
Missouri State. Okay.
Yeah. The other Missouri team that really means not shit but keeps giving us hell. That was actually a strike, but the catcher was set up in the wrong spot.
Just have a feeling with hard throwing right-handed pitcher.
Shows you how bad he's missing.
Cameron's looking for something that he can yank down that right field line.
That just looked lazy on that pitch.
You see how he's now see how that one, how he stood up straight the entire time. Watch the next strike he throws. He'll actually arch his back as he throws. He's not continuing the same throwing motion as he delivers. All this is the same. That's all routine. Now, do you arch your back and throw it? Yes, and it's a strike.
Josh White
on a strike, he aims it down. Whenever he stands up straight, he's going to miss high.
Josh White on Twitter says, Stu Hawg on YouTube made a great video explaining our team scores more runs under Nate Thompson as hitting coach than anyone else. Also, I'm proud of these guys no matter what, and I am proud to be an Arkansas fan. Josh, thank you for joining us on our Twitter page, my man.
Yeah, I see what Justin's talking about there. He's not able to repeat his mechanics pitch by pitch, and you can't be in full control if you're not repeating your mechanics.
From the College Station Regional, bottom second, bases loaded. Louisiana and Texas tied at 1 apiece. 1 out, and Texas is at the plate. And God, I hate those orange uniforms. I cannot. I hate God.
They're going to keep it going.
Oh, yeah. Let's strut off the field like I did, allow a home run and make an error. Idiot.
All right, we're going to step away with ESPN Plus. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. from ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional, the elimination game between number 5 Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. We'll be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pens special edition coverage of the ESPN Plus stream of the Fayetteville Regional for the NCAA Tournament Men's Baseball Championship. I am Razorback Zach from the Central Arkansas Studios alongside Loki, Jesse, Dylan, and Justin. Oh, man. Hey, well, I've got a minute. Let me let you guys know. If Arkansas loses this game and goes home and calls it a season, the season finale episode of Inside the Hog Pen will air Wednesday night, 7 p.m. It is the final episode of the 2023-2024 season of Inside the Hog Pen. We are going to put a bow on everything, and we are going to step away for a few weeks, kind of revamp everything, take us a little bit of a break, get ready for football. We need a
break for football.
We will be back the first week of August for our season premiere, and we have got a plethora of shows coming up along the Sideline Radio Network, and they're all anchored by yours truly right here on Inside the Hog Pen. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, follow, get any kind of notification you can to keep up to date, and also follow our podcast channel too, because we've got some special things going on there during the off season. So we're gone, but we're not gone.
Should be 2-1 right now.
1-2. I mean, you look at it, 17 runs the first game.
Zach, using big words like that, your head's going to explode. Fair warning.
Yeah, I'm using that word of the day, toilet paper, buddy.
Okay, should be in pretty good shape.
By the way, Raging Cajuns turned a beautiful double play to get out of that inning without giving anything else up to Texas.
Going back to last night.
Yeah, when you needed a hit to.
All right, so here's a brief trivia question for you guys. On June 2nd, 2002, an Arkansas baseball product not only blasted a grand slam and a 3-run home run, but he was also the winning pitcher as the Philadelphia Phillies crushed the Montreal Expos 18-3. Can you name the former Arkansas Razorback right-hander?
Was it Eibner?
No.
Wasn't Eibner. He was still in college then.
You said he hit a home run?
I'll say it again. On June 2nd, 2002, an Arkansas baseball product not only blasted a grand slam and a 3-run home run, but he was also the winning pitcher as the Philadelphia Phillies crushed the Montreal Expos 18-3. Can you name the former Razorbacks right-hander?
I cannot.
Play like tall first baseman.
For my time.
Justin, can you name the former Arkansas Razorback right-hander?
No, sir.
Robert Person.
What year was that?
2002.
Oh, dude, I was in high school. Nope, sorry.
Yeah, we were still in high school. But the answer to that question is Robert Person.
I was 8.
Y'all make me feel old.
Dude, I was playing baseball myself at that age, so I was not worried about watching baseball.
I was a sophomore in high school.
Guys got on base and they brought him across. That's maximizing it. And that's been the opposite for
Benny Barrels finally got one to drop. Now let's see if Aloy can drive him in.
Where are the timing hits that you need?
Way to stay back on it.
Heba Aloy stepping in. He narrowly missed a home
Is that
run.
duct tape on his dragon bat?
Florida and Nebraska are currently in a weather delay.
At least he has the dragon bat back. He hits better with the dragon bat.
If he duct taped the dragon bat, yes, he needs to frame that.
1-1.
Well, it's not duct tape. I can guarantee that.
Saw it last night. Kansas State. It's for all of the
Chuck Pendergrass says I was 35.
struggles that Arkansas had. With
Damn.
scoring margin. Put it on the phone. That's going to be the top attack here at SEMO. Yes, there are going to be some threats here.
How much y'all think that dragon bat goes for? Because I know the war sticks are ridiculous to begin with, and then to have one custom made.
You're looking at fucking 1,500 at least.
Because that's an $800 or $900 bat right off the
Why are
top,
you
isn't it?
taking that? Yeah, and then to get it wrapped that way. I mean, the school paid for it. He didn't pay a dime for it.
There's going to be some pressure situations for this ball game. I'm confident of that. But
That's the best part about going to school. All the crap they wear is free.
react?
Oh, why are you
Where are
swinging
you
at
swinging?
that?
Strikeout recorded against Aloy.
See, that's why I wanted that ground ball to go to him in the first inning.
They set him up with everything
That one
down,
error
down,
got in his
down,
head.
and threw a fastball
It wasn't
about
even an error.
6 feet off the
It was rolled a base hit.
ground.
Well, he's almost swinging like it was a hit and run,
That's probably the
trying to protect the runner.
worst at bat we've seen from Aloy all week.
But obviously it wasn't because the runner wasn't moving.
Right.
That's been a little bit a part of the
They need to start
discourse
working on
about
base hits.
Aloy's at bats
Stop
at
trying to kill it.
times.
You're not going to hit home runs.
Sometimes they go a bit quickly.
That was a strike, but the catcher wasn't lined up right.
As he chased something well out of the strike zone there for the second out. On the corner, 1-1 to Kendall Diggs.
When I see that pitch right there, that's a reminder what the coaching staff said. Dave Van Horn said, we want to see Diggs not look at so many good pitches. He's getting some good pitches that he's looking at. Worried about the strikeout, but they want him to open up the stance a little bit and swing the bat a little bit more.
Golly.
Into the shift. And down go the Razorbacks in the sixth. They're 1-11 this season when they trail after 6. They're down by 4 here.
Some people just know that the best rate
This is
for
just
you
sad.
is the rate based on you with Allstate. Because
Ugh.
there's a right way to,
We're getting ate by dollars.
and the speed limit definitely isn't
700 million miles per hour.
So why would you
Yeah,
pay
let that
rate
soak
based
in. That's
on
okay. You're welcome. I'm here all day.
save with ooh,
He's
save
eating
with
us
Drive
slowly.
and get a rate based on you. You're
At
in good
69
hands
miles
with
an hour,
Allstate.
apparently.
There's only one way to smash your goals while smashing nacho cheese chips. Cheating!
Cheat on chips with chips.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back on the other with more from ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen. We'll be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
Welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen Special Edition coverage from ESPN Plus. The Fayetteville Regional elimination game between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. It is currently bottom of the sixth inning, 5-1 with Southeast Missouri State. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, Will McIntyre. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. See if I can post up. Gary Davis comes in with a heavy hitter and says, I'll say it again, Diggs is horrible. Sorry, dude needs to spend the summer with a hit assist. Woo!
I can hear Sarah getting offended from here.
Hey, Jesse, do you have, if you don't, it's not a big deal. Do you have some of the regional final matchups? I know they're going through them on Squeeze Play, but they're going a little too fast for me. It's Evansville and East Carolina in the Greensville Regional. Number 1, East Carolina. Number 4, Evansville. Do you have some of the other matchups by chance?
I know LSU and North Carolina are matching up in a regional final.
McIntyre took on the Redhawks on Friday.
Looks like it'll be James Madison Mississippi State and Virginia in the Charlottesville.
Cannot have that again.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. Dave Van Horn is going to forget more baseball than I
can't remember who James Madison's going to be playing. I don't remember who else is in that regional. They beat out
regional, was it?
Thought he was pretty intimidating.
The one South Carolina was in.
And Mugen goes down swinging.
Chuck Pendergrass says, live by the home run, die by the home run. Just hit singles, the home runs will come.
Talk about the fourth inning.
Oh, Willie Mack, come and save us. Take us home.
Bryce Cannon had a
Send us home.
bunt as
Why
the
didn't you bring
partner
him in before, though? I don't get it.
to set up eventually that run-scoring hit from Ian Riley.
So I'm gonna ask the more important question here. How bad did we miss Brady Tiger this weekend?
Not that bad.
Quickly,
We missed him, but he's not going to make us win Kansas State, and he's not going to make us win this game either.
Fair enough.
Base for the Redhawks.
Like, he would have been nice to have, but he's not a deal breaker for us.
No, we should have had this without him.
Lately.
We should have had this without him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Justin, I want to ask you this. So it's been a hot topic on this show about Diggs this year.
Oh God, Jesus! Are you really going to do this now?
Yeah. I don't know
What better time?
Yeah, let's bring it up. We need something to talk about while McIntyre shuts his inning down real quick.
One out towards left field.
So
Holt is there.
I don't think he's a very good right fielder.
Oh God, you're really going to do this now, aren't you?
Yeah, no, he's not out there for the defense. That's why he gets taken out at the end of the games when we have a lead. Whenever we don't need his hit, we don't need a stick no more. He gets taken out, and we get another right fielder in, right?
Step in with 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth.
It's called
Like-
baseball. It's what you do.
I mean, he's had plenty of misreads this entire year, has he not? When it comes to fly balls and whatnot.
He's not out there for the defense. He's out there for the stick.
The winner of this game.
It's weird because I got told he's out there for defense.
Shut up,
Can't
Dylan.
replace his glove.
No.
Shut up, Dylan.
Hey, put it this way. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the next topic. Why do you think he was batting first in the SEC tournament?
To get hits?
No, to just get as many at bats as you can, because
That's what I
obviously he's had some sort of issue, probably like an arm issue or something, probably a non-throwing arm issue or something that's been tweaking with his hitting all year long.
Gary Davis says, "All right, I'll bite, but he can't freaking hit."
He can't hit right now because there's got to be something tweaking, arm, leg, hamstring.
His mental state.
No, it's not in his head because no, he can still hit.
I mean, before yesterday, before Friday, his first home run or his last home run was in like March. So something's been wrong with him.
But he was still playing and he was still hitting. He just wasn't hitting home runs, right?
Right.
I think there was something physical. Something was.
There's a hitch in the giddy up.
Yeah. Something's bothering me. Hey, coach, my shoulders. I think I slept wrong whenever you actually bumped into something, didn't realize it. So
Or fell off a
it's kind
damn
of hurting
scooter.
me, but or fell off. Yeah.
Or when he
stupid like
makes
that.
a heroic catch after a misread in the Alabama series.
Yeah,
and
You're never going to let that live it down, huh?
that was a misread.
Yes. My boy Marty's in the house, and he says, my speed racer would hit better. All right, for those of you that don't know, last year I did a special story on his son who ran in the Special Olympics, and I dubbed him the nickname Speed Racer because he started out a little slow, and then he came in first. And for those of you that don't know, the Naruto, I believe, is the anime. That's exactly how. Exactly how.
I was flirty over in the game.
And very proud of him. And yes, Marty, Speed Racer would hit better.
I think they were saying something last night about like he may need to get surgery in the off season. Wasn't it Holt they were saying did that, and like all of a sudden he came back and just exploded?
Stovall.
Yeah.
Geico can help when you're locked out with their easy app and 24/7 help.
I mean, if you need surgery, you don't need to be playing.
Agreed.
Not necessarily. Depends on what you need surgery on.
Right. If it's a minor surgery, that's one thing. But
Right,
if it's something that's like literally a hit, like you were not able to play at 100% the entire year, we need to figure something else out.
Not even 100%. You don't need 100% all the time.
I just look at it as Diggs hit 300 last year. Well, 299, and he has not been the same person inside the box this year. So
I think I did.
Something's got to be going on.
I think I looked at it earlier in the year. I think we're about halfway through the season, or about halfway through the SEC slate. And the last time he had hit a multi-hit game at that point was in like the Missouri series.
Guess it's time to paint.
But he has not earned his nickname this year.
No, he has not. And then that was a little intense, but no, he hasn't.
I think UCF may be closing out Stetson. They're up 5-2, top of the ninth.
Okay, so check this out. 10 walk-off wins Friday and Saturday. 9 shutouts this weekend, including James Madison today. And there will be tickets punched to the Super Regionals as soon as tonight, according to ESPN Squeeze Play.
I mean, yeah.
Those games start at 5 p.m., and I'm hoping this is Central Time that I'm looking at.
I mean, honestly, Kansas State's probably going to punch their ticket later tonight.
Coming into this regional, what was the concern about
Ouch.
They had the lowest batting average. They've got
As we stare at
They still got over half their bullpen ready to go that hadn't thrown this weekend.
What is this Jerry curl they got going on in the back of his hat? I can't stand that. God, come on, Pinky. Throw me some homers.
Not the case today. Peyton Holt homered for the first hit of the day for Arkansas in the fifth.
Just to get a base hit. God, stop swinging.
Out towards right field. 1 out.
The camera work.
At least our camera works better than some.
Have worked backwards here for Arkansas.
You want me to start clicky-clacking? Doing some happy hour stuff?
Maybe fade out your background, make it look like a crime scene.
I give that joke 4 stars.
Hey, you might want to cease and desist all jokes right now. It hurts our feelings.
You would have me tearing my hair out, but I mean,
I don't know about you, but I can't spell liable.
That's the thing. You know,
I had to think about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, L. Wait, hang on.
L-A-I-E.
Nope, wait, careful. Don't spell it wrong. You better make sure it's right.
I know that we just cost money over here. We just cost everybody money.
Field expanded In 1999, Arkansas has never lost.
We are the reason people lose money.
By the way, big props to Natural State Sports Podcast for checking us out last night. For all of your high school sports needs, and if you guys are high school sports fans, go check them out. It's Natural State Sports on Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere else that they can be found on all your podcast channels and everything else.
They allowed that team to gain some confidence.
Marvin Wilson in the Mixed Design live fan feedback. He's got a pretty good point there.
He's trying to crush it in a two strike count.
Right. By the way, I want to go ahead and say this. Speaking of Speed Racer, for those of you that don't know, big happy birthday to Speed Racer, the son of our sponsor from Take It Easy Travel Company, Marty and Ashley Wilson. He has got a big birthday coming up this week. And so happy birthday, Elijah, from all of us here at THP.
Yes.
Just put Parker Rowland in. I'm just to the point.
I don't think Ryder Helfrich's average has been above 200 this year.
We'll give it a try.
They're just pimp walking around this field. That's awful.
0 for 1 today.
They're drinking the pimp juice.
Ooh, no, I'm not going to get started.
Don't go there.
I appreciate that, Riff.
Yeah, Marty, 17 years old, man. 17 years old. I cannot believe it.
Pitchers are in a rhythm.
So okay, so this we had a comment. Oh, I paused it. Wait, I did. I'll be damned. I didn't know I could do that.
You almost wonder.
Huh. Sorry.
Coach Matt Kenny is saying.
We had this discussion on one of the episodes of ITHP a few weeks ago about what was the biggest letdown. Arkansas football, Arkansas basketball, and we had worded it to where it was Arkansas baseball's offense. But now I think we can kind of shift that and go Arkansas baseball.
No, it's still the basketball team.
Yeah,
it's still basketball.
Still basketball.
Baseball's hosting a regional, regardless of not still a good year. It's just baseball. Sometimes you just don't play good. And right now we're not playing good.
Exactly. I mean, baseball, we made the postseason. Football just sucked. Basketball straight on imploded.
Yeah, our coach left before the year is even over.
Our coach left before the year even started.
Yeah, he was never really here. We were a stepping stone to get to USC. He wanted to go coach Bronny. I get it.
Bronny left.
Yeah, I was just going to say, then Bronny left.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the icing on the cake. Good luck, dude.
Come on,
These little white boys are just pimping us.
On to the bottom of the 7th.
All right, we're going to take a break with ESPN Plus. You're watching special edition coverage of Inside the Hog Pen of the Fayetteville Regional between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. This game can't get over fast enough. Anyway, we will be right back right after this.
Mixed Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mixed Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mixed Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of ESPN Plus's stream of the Fayetteville Regional between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. So this streaming these games we were trying to test something to make sure we could pull this off, and it kind of led to Gary Davis's question. It says, "Are we going to be broadcasting, quote unquote, any of the football games?" Well, funny you should ask that, Gary, because yes, we are going to be picking a football game or two because there's only 4 games at Razorback Stadium this year. So we'll probably pick 2 or 3 to do this on, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize now because it's not going to be
the bomb by Culpepper.
Family friendly. Let's put it like that.
I don't know. After the first 2 games, I think we'll be expecting what we expect. You know.
Well, I don't see. That's the thing is I don't know, but yes, we're going to be. So what we're planning on doing is if this holds up and we don't get in trouble for anything, Gary, is we're going to be doing a couple of football games. We're going to be doing several basketball games, and that's going to be fun to do because we'll have MC on with us, and then we'll start doing
and
more
possibly a host with us too, or a former guest.
Bunt time. Resetich puts it down. Spraglott makes the throw, and that was close. Gets it out, but he almost missed the base there as McLaughlin found the bag.
Yeah, not family friendly. Exactly, not family friendly, meaning honest. Yes.
Then he had to get back.
Which is
he overran the bag. Did he get it down in time?
He's safe.
Why is he even? He was out, but why is he even not? Why is he not covering the bag?
You know, they say in baseball, tie goes to who?
The runner.
He got it down. I told you he's out.
He's out.
Barely.
He's out.
But the pure fact is, why is he not staying back to cover first base? You know your place at what? First.
Yeah. Ooh.
God, again, stupid defensive play.
Just there. I'm going to side with
That's
you.
just a brain fart, not being in the game at the moment.
That's very, very close.
Yeah, he's out.
I think that right there gives.
That's when he touches it, not when he goes all the way down.
Tyler says, I'm not really proud at the moment, but I love my Hogs. I think that's about how we all feel right now, Tyler.
Close play.
I mean, I think that's a fair and honest assessment of things.
And the out stands. Riley over to second base. Nonetheless,
Bottom of the 7th, though, you still got 2 challenges. Might as well try it.
For Resetich.
Yeah.
4-run lead. I mean, what do you have to lose?
And that will
Case scenario, they screw up the replay, and you got runners on first and second with no outs.
And remember, Arkansas cut it to a 4-1 game. That rally where they loaded the bases, couldn't get anything done, and then the follow-up to that was the Kettering home run. Strike 1.
Dylan, you got live stats pulled up.
Give me just a second. What you looking for,
I don't know how many we have left on already today.
Are you sure you want to know that?
I don't think I want to know that.
I don't want to know, but
it's probably not going to be as bad as we think because, you know, we had no runners till the 5th inning.
Head coach Andy Sawyer.
It's not been as bad as it has been. I can tell you that much.
I'm going to go 6 or 7.
We're at 5.
Okay, so I was close.
I was thinking 6.
Just hit a home run. Assuming.
All right, UCF has held off Stinson 5-2 in the Tallahassee Regional, and it's going to be Florida State UCF in the regional final there.
It is 6-1, Red Hawks.
Damn.
It just seems like they're playing baseball the right way.
What an awful weekend to go cold.
Let the guys at the top half of the lineup do some damage, and
this will be the talk of the whole season is what went wrong to go number 1 all year, damn near, to losing to Southeast Missouri State.
Became a legend after he got 5 walks in one game.
33
Now
and
he's
5
showing you
at home
if
this
you don't
year.
walk him and you put it in the strike zone, he can do some damage swinging the bat as well.
Doesn't get any easier with one out. Here's Ben Palmer.
Or
I
34
still
and 5.
stick to my original statement of it was good to not go deep in the SEC tournament.
Palmer had the leadoff double in the fourth that started to turn the tenor of this game in particular. It was 1-0 at that point. Palmer doubled. A walk followed, and then everything
God,
turned
this is
loose
absolutely heartbreaking.
against
I just-
Arkansas.
And we have to sit on this for 2 months, 2.5 months.
2 strikes.
And then watch a mediocre football program.
You had to kill it, didn't you?
We always have the track teams.
We had 13 runners left on base against Kentucky, or not Kentucky, Kansas State last night. This team's problem has not been able to knock people in all year. We have probably one of the worst batting averages with runners in scoring position in the country.
We have like a 200 batting average. We're probably the lowest batting average in the country, I think.
In this game, you look at some of the performances
Or one of
that
the
SEMO
lowest.
has gotten out of some of the younger or lesser used players. Kettering, the freshman, Ian Riley.
They're just fouling pitches off, making the pitchers work. It's just good baseball.
He's almost at his season total in this.
They're whooping our ass in every phase of the game.
And then Josh Cameron being Josh Cameron. You know, when called upon, got the
In Fayetteville.
RBI single.
Two and two.
Be careful, he'll now 2-2. He's basically forced you to give him some type of fastball, and Palmer's been waiting for that pitch that he can sit on.
We have broken 100 views on this live stream this afternoon, so thank you to everybody watching.
Just missing.
Air your grievances in the Meeks Design live fan feedback.
Yeah, we know you got something to say.
3-2 breaking ball.
Let us all mourn together.
Best chance it. You go fastball, could be dicey. There it is.
Thank
So
God.
he's got
At least he probably threw one out in the middle.
3-2 breaking ball when called upon. This is big time. You got a 3-2 count right here. You almost knew the fastball may get you in trouble, and he snapped that thing.
We're also going to be the first national seed eliminated from the tournament this year.
Of course we are. Of course we are. Because why the hell not?
Dave Van Horn is out with a runner on first base and
Jesus,
2 outs.
man.
A pitching change for the Razorbacks. We'll tell you about it.
Let's get stoned.
6-1 lead for the Red Hawks.
What? We can do that?
Must have a lefty coming up.
I mean,
All right, you're listening.
Hewlett.
You're watching this very special edition of Inside the Hog Pen of the Fayetteville Regional for the NCAA tournament. We're going to step away and take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pens coverage of the NCAA tournament brought to you by ESPN Plus of the Fayetteville Regional between Arkansas and Missouri State. Missouri State currently 6-1. Oh, man.
Crazy to avoid being that fourth team.
And when you take a look at what
I don't know,
faces them here
guys.
coming
I
up,
don't know.
they've gotta
I
get
even
those bats
look.
going,
I even
but they
pulled a Buzz Williams and went and changed my entire outfit
Absolutely, the timely hitting. And
just
one
just
thing
to
that's
see if
been
that
missing
would work.
all weekend from Arkansas
But
is not only 2-out hits, but
man, I
runners
tell
in
you what,
scoring
this
position.
is
That's been their Achilles heel. They have to figure it out.
Oh,
They've
this
got
is
to do it
tough.
one base runner at a
Big thank you to
time.
everybody watching. Big thank you to my panel of guests today. My team today, Jesse and Loki, our producers from Wednesday night. D-Mad, the co-owner of Sideline Radio Network and host of the Man Cave Show, and one of the OG founders of Inside the Hog Pen alongside myself, former
Listen to that situational situation.
member of the U.S. Army alongside myself as well, is Justin Garrison. He is our resident baseball expert. And our season finale show, unfortunately, if this holds up, is going to be Wednesday night at 7 p.m. But we are going to be releasing podcasts all summer long. Good song.
Finale if we lose today.
Yeah, finale if we lose today.
Kettering at first after the RBI.
I mean, I'm not going to complain if they break this open and retake it.
Bottom 7.
That was not a strike.
Yeah, it was. Where it crosses, where it catches it.
Richard Wright says, this game is sucking hard so far. Not over. Just want to tell y'all, great job. Made the game more enjoyable for me. Hey, Richard, thank you for being such a loyal fan for us this season. And
Not gonna lie,
this afternoon.
if I was watching this on TV, I wouldn't be watching it anymore.
I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't either.
Here's an interesting little fact that Bubba gave out on the radio, evidently. 7 years at Arkansas, and with Coach Thompson as the hitting coach, we have a 176 average in postseason.
But I thought, wait. Hold on. Where'd that comment go?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Josh White on Twitter had said this. Stu Hawg on YouTube made a great video explaining our team scores more runs under Nate Thompson as hitting coach than anyone else. But yet we have a 176 batting average
in the postseason.
In the postseason,
Oh, in the
you don't have
okay.
to have a you don't have to have a high batting average to get runs scored. Small ball is a thing. That's what Southeast Missouri State's been doing to us.
By the way, folks, we're going to be hanging around after the show so you can air your grievances out for the season and for this weekend. All of us are going to be hanging out for just a few more minutes post-game just to kind of recap and talk about it for a few minutes.
Before I go fighter pilot mode.
Fighter pilot? What's a fighter pilot?
Why don't you mess around and find out?
Look, Southeast Missouri State's drunk and happy.
They don't have to go home tonight.
Oh, they're still going home.
Yeah, but later.
Yeah.
They can be happy
We're going to
now.
sit through another game first.
All right. I get to sweat out the first 6 beers I drank.
That's the thing. Based off the comment earlier about K-State, like, how many of them do you think are actually going to have tickets for tonight?
I mean, they'll stay and get tickets because people are going to be selling tickets like hotcakes if Arkansas loses.
Yeah, the ticket's going to be dropped down to about $5 a ticket.
Yeah. They hope
In fact,
checkout wasn't until 11, and I guarantee most of them probably just said, "Hey, we're staying at 9 anyway." We would.
the worst comes to worst, we'll go watch some more baseball. That's probably what they were thinking. Let's see.
Starting at the top of the lineup. Can't ask for anything better than that.
You can get behind home plate tickets right now for about $40 for the game tonight. You're looking at about $20 ticket if you want a chair back.
Unless this game starts going differently, and then all of a sudden they start getting more expensive.
Then you can add some zeros onto the back of those numbers.
Trying to get it. Hold on.
Oh.
Turn my light off.
We call that a tomahawk chop.
Maybe y'all can see this. Maybe not.
$20.
Billy Hawk says, well, just plain ass pitiful. Home of Casey Martin. Guess after this, we'll get on the tractor. Yes, we need a new batting coach. The truth hurts. Go Hogs. Next year. Have a great summer from an old Navy vet. I'm so sorry you're in the Navy. You're dealing with 2 Army vets here. Just kidding, dude. Hey, Billy, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we hope to see you when the new season kicks off in August.
Go Army.
Go Army, beat Navy.
And it's called a hitting coach, not a batting coach. That's a Navy.
Oh, go. There
you go. See? Beautiful.
Damn, why didn't I change clothes before this?
Because you're not supposed to until you're about to crap yourself.
I mean, my shorts are still on. I just changed shirts and hat.
Bully old Ron Burgundy, not wearing pants.
No, I'm wearing pants.
You stay classy, Razorback Nation.
Stay classy, Razorback Nation?
Yes, you got to do it every time differently.
I stand by
So, guys, I don't know. Y'all have to be in the team chat, by the way, because Sarah is talking crap right now. She says, we play 9. We play 9.
Well,
apparently not. We've only... Sorry,
we play 3, okay? We play 3.
All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Louder!
It's got to get a lot louder. I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you're going to play louder and nothing happens.
Zach broke it again.
He muted it on his board. There it is.
How did it get muted? How?
It's like, what was that commentator said last night? That's the quietest Hog call I've heard all night.
Billy Hawk says Navy will beat Army. Ha! I just want the Razorbacks to have a decent season.
Navy has not beaten Army in a couple of years, sir.
With a tremendous opportunity here with runners.
Let's just make that clear.
Navy kicked our butt this year, didn't they?
Nobody out.
Did they? I don't think so.
No, they did not, Zach, because I was talking shit.
That's right.
Thank you. I remember. Like I said, it's been a couple of years since Navy has beat Army. So
yes.
Good luck, sir.
I'll
see you in November.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna recollect my thoughts here. You're watching special edition coverage of Inside the Hog Pen from ESPN Plus, the Fayetteville Regional, the NCAA tournament. Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State. We'll be right back right after this break.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
That Donald Sterling TV show was very interesting. Why are you cutting it out? Okay. That's it. You're done.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pens coverage of the Fayetteville Regional.
This is their best reliever, pretty sure.
He's a spinner. He can really spin. It comes in there anywhere from.
You need some pants.
Apparently, that's the one that looks least like a serial killer. Apparently,
I haven't looked at him very closely.
Bro, I haven't seen his face yet. Give it time.
Sweeping slider that can be tough to.
Oh, looks kind of Bundy-ish to me.
The one guy on their staff, they said we feel comfortable.
Yep, close enough.
Back days. We saw him yesterday. He's making it another.
Oh, y'all got my wife cracking up in there. I can hear her cackling in here.
Gary Davis says, boys, if I'm out of line, let me know. I'm 63 and I'm talking like I would sitting around with my pals. The only difference is nothing has been broken today and my vocal cords are intact. Gary, my man, don't stop what you're doing. We love your comments, man. Keep them coming. And you're always welcome to hang out here. And we are your pals here at Inside the Hog Pen.
Absolutely.
So.
Gary, you should listen to me while I'm at a game. Zach loves it, and so does Loki.
Yeah, okay. Y'all ask these two, Dylan and Loki. Tell them how I am at a Razorback game.
All I remember him saying is louder. That's basically it. And trying to call balls and strikes from 400 feet away.
I meant football, but okay.
Well,
I think we covered how you are at a football game last night when we were talking about that. Where he was like, "This is a humdinger of an event."
Sorry, I'm watching this weather delay at the Women's College World Series between Florida and Alabama. And the water on this tarp that they're pulling off is good.
Resetich holds the runner at third base, 1 out.
5 outs.
Useless out with runners in scoring position.
Because you rolled over on a pitch.
You had to stay put.
We saw this guy the other night too, so it's not like he's changed anything.
Oof. And here it is, runners in scoring position. It's been a dramatic issue for Arkansas.
That's no problem. Can't get a base hit when it matters the most.
And of course here today.
I'd reached out to Hawg stats, see if he had the
McLaughlin.
Oh God.
There's a fly out.
One in the air, foul territory.
Can't hit.
Wow. And it is caught.
3 pitches, 2 outs.
Swings at the first pitch.
Why are you swinging at the first pitch?
You know what?
Go cry in the corner,
They
kid.
can still turn this around, but right now they are who they are. I mean, a team that can get guys on base.
Look, I'm not a baseball player. I'm the football guy. But even I know not to swing at that damn pitch.
And now you got Behava at the plate.
If you're going to swing at the first pitch, you better.
It's either going 500 feet into the hog pen or it's going to be an out.
If you're going to swing at the first pitch like that, you better make sure it's a hit.
Just don't swing at the first pitch. Calm down. Relax. You want the crowd to get into it. The crowd don't get into it until you start
That crowd,
more
no,
pitches.
I'm going to tell you right now, that crowd's thinned out. Look behind Fahiva.
Oh, look at that guy in the hat right there, pissed off. That's everybody right now. I ain't doing shit until you do something, guys. Come on, do something. Show me something. Get me out of my seat. I don't give a shit.
Nice approach at the plate. That's what Coach Dave Van Horn's trying to
Like, poke it with a stick. Come on, do something.
Give me a base hit. Show me a run.
3-0.
All right.
3-0. Don't swing.
You have the red light. Red light.
Put the bat down. Put the bat by your foot. That way you can't swing at nothing.
Old David Ortiz, this thing. Start walking to first.
Yeah. Still don't swing. Make him throw another one.
Mm-hmm.
I want Kendall Diggs to come up. Grand slam. What are you
good Lord.
doing, Lord? That's your fucking problem, kid. Also, he's a sophomore. Remember, he's a sophomore.
Out of a jam with runners at second and third, and
Yeah,
nobody
all of
out.
Bundy's family's all happy now.
3 outs left in the season of the Razorbacks.
Flippers. Doc Rivers. People act like it's wrong to want fame. I'm your owner. You're not my owner.
I don't know.
I can tell you. When you leave runners on base, that's gonna be the death of your team.
This is definitely not how I saw this weekend going when I saw this regional matchup.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was a good matchup for us.
It was a good matchup.
I liked it better than having Texas up here.
Who?
I think Texas up here would have been fun, though.
I'm glad we didn't see TCU.
There it is.
Well, I would have rather have seen TCU. Probably would have gone better.
No, they were cheating us last year.
And here we go.
They didn't even make the tournament this year.
Yeah, it's because they didn't play Arkansas 3 times.
And there it is. Be sure you guys to hang around in post game right after the game. We're going to take a quick break after the game is over. Come back, kind of wrap things up, give you the regional matchups. Not like we care about them since Arkansas is probably not going to be in it. But just kind of give you a rundown of where the tournament stands going into regional final action tonight. And then, of course, we will be back Wednesday night to wrap up our season here at Inside the Hog Pen and get you set for the off season. And make sure that you guys subscribe to our podcast channel. Anywhere podcasts are found and anywhere you listen to your podcast, go on your search bar, put in Inside the Hog Pen to stay up to date of all things Inside the Hog Pen. And again, our new season kicks off the first week of August with the preseason special of Arkansas football.
Kettering's played like he doesn't know he's a freshman. The moment definitely not too big for him. Has showed great discipline at the plate, played his position well in the field, and that home run and that RBI single, huge for the Red Hawks.
The one thing about the younger players sometimes in this environment, it can be either
He's going to let Stone Hewlett face more than one batter.
They're too young to worry about the issues.
Not anymore.
There's a base hit for Cameron.
So
second hit of the
I want
day
to ask this, but I don't
Cameron
want to
is an
open myself up
RBI.
for criticism.
Oh, you got to open yourself up for criticism, Zach. That's all the fun of it.
I want y'all's opinion. Does it look like their body language has changed
Yes.
to where
Yeah.
now they don't care? Like it's like they've already packed it in.
They feel sorry for themselves.
To a left-handed hitter.
They're not sorry for themselves. They're embarrassed. An emotional moment right now. We gather you here today to watch the Arkansas Razorback baseball team just fall on their face as we watch about a racist Donald Sterling. That looks very good, by the way. We can talk about that if you want. That looks really good. It's okay. Next year's our year, guy. I feel like a fucking Cowboys fan. Ugh. In memory of the foul ball that ruined us all. They haven't shown that yet. Will they show that at the top of the ninth inning?
All right, now that we got that out of the way.
They might, the way today's gone, they might just go ahead and twist
They're gonna-
life a little bit.
Let's go ahead and bring it back. The last time Arkansas was good.
State will take on the
we're
winner
gonna
of
talk
this
about-
game in the regional final, which will take place tonight at 7 Eastern. I think when people woke up today and saw that it was Arkansas against Southeast Missouri State to start the day, perhaps assuming we get an Arkansas-Kansas State rematch instead, SEMO is looking to join this list as far as 3 and 4 seeds getting to the regional final. This is a list of teams that are
What I'm
2-0
really wondering is who's going to actually host a regional now.
It's been an upset late in tournaments.
Some of these little BS teams might get a regional.
Kind of neutralizes it. Gives the opportunity to improve your ball club in a minute.
How's that going to work on that, especially if Mississippi State wins that region?
That's what I'm saying. If all your top seeds, it goes by the highest seed left over. So if you get 3s and 4s in all of them, hell, Kansas State could host a super.
As well.
Gary Davis says agree. They sacked the Pats. I do believe. Shut up, Dylan.
They've got to figure out a way to.
I do believe we will have a new hitting coach next year, preferably some old George Brett-esque pro.
See, the low ERA does not give up a lot of runs.
I hate you,
I've
Dylan.
said for weeks, regardless.
I hate you so much.
You should have never told me. I would have never known.
Oh my God, I hate you so much right now.
SEMO's not been intimidated by the velocity. Get a timely hit.
I still stand by my prediction that Nate Thompson will be.
Loki, are you with us?
I am.
Small ball.
I am.
You need
What's up?
go to team chat.
Second base will go back, but the sack punt laid down.
You know what you notice? Like teams that are pretty sound fundamentally and comfortable, they make difficult plays look easy. I mean, the sack bunt, they laid
I'm just
that
waiting
down.
for Loki's reaction.
Pressure on
So am I.
defense because they put it down the third base line, and you had Cameron rounding second like he was going to.
From the deepest part of my heart, you're welcome.
They execute easily.
Bryce Cannon will try to push in run number 7
We get Justin back in here. I know he dropped off.
for SEMO.
No, I think he's still there.
I got him. I brought him back.
Fouled away.
Loki, proceed
Parker
at your
Rowland
own
fouled
risk.
away. The new battery mate for Christian Fauch.
You almost think a base hit from any one of the next two hitters, Cannon or McGann, basically be too much for Arkansas to overcome in the ninth. I wouldn't tune away just yet.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are so bad. But that's why we love you, boys.
When these teams met back in 23, there was an inning where Arkansas scored 10 runs against SEMO.
Oh, South Carolina looks like they knocked off James Madison in 10 innings. I did not see the end of that.
What?
What?
What happened there?
No, they already said. I thought they said South Carolina was already out.
Yeah, South Carolina's out. They lost.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This must have been last night.
Oh,
Hits Cannon.
God damn it! See,
that didn't
okay.
feel good. Oh, you got a pad. Never mind. I still didn't feel good.
That still don't feel good.
97 mile per hour.
They hit him in the knee, not really the shin.
Oh, it
Shouldn't
kind
go
of
in.
lagged when I was. Oh, it hit the back leg.
Yeah, the back leg. So that's just a painful experience.
I can think of other painful experiences.
Yeah, suck it up, Bundy.
Tyler, what were you trying to say here, dude? Are you losing your mind here, buddy?
I'm wondering if that was an emoji.
Walk that off.
Well, I mean,
if you look at his picture, it's probably what he really said.
I mean, yeah, I was just saying, the way that this game's going, I mean, like, maybe that's just like, you know how sometimes when you do speech to text and it automatically censors you?
Step in for the Red Hawks.
Cannon's done a good job playing first base. I mean, defensively, but
Because, I mean, to be fair, this kind of game makes me want to say the shit word, too.
hope that calf doesn't tighten up.
I mean, we've got the warning label on it. Why not?
Fortunate enough to win.
Here, I'll start it. Well, shit.
Time between games are going to be crucial for a guy like Cannon.
Props to all the people sitting in those stands, though, that stayed there.
Oh, yeah. Big props.
There's some good barbecue in that stadium, so I'd stay there too.
Boy, I'm staying there getting fat and happy. Look at that dude back there.
Right.
I donate $10,000 a year to the Razorback Foundation for this.
Did we? Hey, wait. Did we lose in the regional final last year?
No, we lost in the regionals.
Yeah, the regional final, though.
Okay. So this is, I just heard a stat. This is the first time since 2006 we have failed to reach a regional final.
To super regionals.
The barbecue better be badass, I'm just saying.
See, I thought we made it back and TCU put us out in the final last year.
Yes, we did. We this is the first year. This is the first time since 2006 we have not reached the regional final.
Okay, I'm with you now. I misheard.
A 6-1 lead.
I mean,
Josh Ruggers. Go ahead.
Still a great streak. Still a great streak to host a regional. So.
Number 5 team in the country. We just hit a slump at the wrong time.
We're number 5 in the country, but we're the number 1 country to get knocked out of the tournament.
I don't know. Like every time somebody says TCU, I see Dylan perk up a little bit.
I see his eye twitch.
Right? What'd you say?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh Lord, here we go.
You don't see it right now, but Zach's got tinfoil in his hat. So
tries to make the play.
Wow.
Wow.
That's almost as surprising as TCU scoring 50 runs on us last year.
By a Lord. Not giving up on the play. Coming through with the outs, more importantly, to get that out, to get 2 outs.
And that's not being hyperbolic. They scored 50 runs on us last year.
We'd have runners on second and third.
And it starts again.
Ooh, they gotta take
I don't have anything for this one. We played like a bag of. Never mind. I'm gonna go back to TCU.
What instance, my Lord.
Maybe next year we shouldn't host a regional.
I will say Zach did say that.
We do better when we don't
Wait
host
a minute. Wait. Stop the presses.
He's out, by the way.
Dylan, what did you just say?
That ball does
I blacked out. What happened?
He said TCU scored 50 on us last year. I heard him.
I did say that.
Y'all are full of crap. Both of you, full of crap. Did I not say in the postseason we don't need to host? Did I not say it more than once?
I mean, you prefer to host because you want to do it. But,
No, Arkansas. No,
we don't do good at home.
Thank you.
I mean, we do good at home during the year, but
thank you.
It might be better for us to
That's the look. He's on the bag.
not be so comfy because they seem to get kind of lax and lazy at home.
It's an incredible.
They've showed us 1,000 times he's out.
play
By
by
the way,
Lloyd to even have a chance to make that.
Good job by the camera crew catching all angles.
they've showed us 1,000 times.
I've not seen one yet that has showed me that he's not safe.
That he's not safe. I mean, here's the deal.
Giving us all the looks and
That's all there is to it.
technology is amazing in baseball.
Is that enough to overrule? Can you say that there's no possibility he's out?
There definitely ain't enough to overturn it. I say that and watch him make me a liar.
All on the field stands is called because you can't tell. You can't logically tell. Yes, he's safe, or yes, he's out.
Again,
There's still that. So
right.
all stands.
Let's circle back.
Zach, you okay over there, bud?
Key here, and that's you have to have conclusive evidence. I mean,
partner, don't leave me hanging like that.
I thought there was enough conclusive evidence to overturn that call, but
he was safe.
It's still an
What would happen to Zach?
They're still carrying on about he was safe.
Yeah, he might have been. It doesn't really matter.
They competed against each other.
The whole tournament is going to be changed because of that call.
All right, we're going to step away for a quick break. You're watching special edition coverage of Inside the Hog Pen via ESPN Plus's broadcast of the Fayetteville Regional of Arkansas, Southeast Missouri State. On Inside the Hog Pen. Back right after this.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage of the Fayetteville Regional via ESPN Plus between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State.
The name of the game right now
And it's appearing as if Arkansas' season has slowly coming to a painful, grotesque end at the hands of Southeast Missouri State. And this is not the way that we wanted to see the season to go. But it is currently 6-1, bottom of the 8th with 2 on for Southeast Missouri State. And we've got a pitching change with Cody Frank. And
frankly, you can't be serious.
They've kind of been taken out of the game.
You mad with the dad joke?
Last time Cody Frank will get to pitch as a Razorback.
We're disappointed. You know, when people get on base,
Does the season change if Austin Ledbetter stays as a pitcher?
And at this stadium, this is uncharted territory for them. They really don't lose.
I mean,
don't
that's
think
fair.
so.
That's fair. We're hosting, but we've been the road team the last 2 games. So I mean, technically, we haven't. I mean, we haven't lost at home in the postseason.
Go back to that graphic you just saw. That's an important distinction.
I mean,
So
that's
if they go
true.
on to lose this game, technically, the game last night and the game today are in theory.
I hate you, Dylan. I hate you with a passion right now.
Despite the fact that we're
I don't know what I did.
I hate you with a damn passion right now.
Did you just boot him?
There's an effort to make sure that everyone has.
I didn't just boot him. He disappeared. Where the hell did he go?
Arkansas has ended up with 2 quotes.
Central
Where did he
Arkansas
go?
Internet.
Oh, wait. I was like, where did he go?
I have no idea what just happened. I'm pretty sure that you just kicked me out of the studio.
I didn't touch. My hand was not on my nothing.
4 stars. I give you 4 stars for that.
To support the Razorbacks.
Yes, sir.
Tell them it was a road game.
I'm just gonna go down the street to happy hour.
They don't want to hear that.
Listen, y'all got to stand tall and enjoy this game, okay?
They played well during the regular season here at home, and postseason.
Did Twitter go down?
Backs are against the wall and has not been the same.
No, Twitter still looks like it's up.
Oh, my computer's just being weird.
The 3 losses this season for Arkansas here in this building before last night, JMU, Florida, and Mississippi State. Inside to Riley.
Oh, Zach. Oh, Zach.
Full count pitch on the way. Riley hits this
I
one
hate you
towards
both.
left center field on to make the
There you
catch
go,
with
Ty.
Wilmsmeyer.
Hey, that's on the Sideline Radio Twitter account.
Arkansas' season is on the line as we head to the top of the 9th. The Red Hawks lead by 5.
3 outs.
Let's go. Clippers have never won a championship. People say the franchise is cursed, but everybody knows the problem. We got bad balls. The players love the team. If he comes here, there will be a riot.
He's still.
There goes our season.
FX is clipped. Streaming June 4th. Only on Hulu. Geico covers dead batteries with their easy app and 24/7 help.
I just don't know. I have no words for this, y'all.
Josh Teeter.
Hey, you should add that at him. Just be like, you need to change your name to Josh Tweeter.
So he tweeted last night that a rumor has it Nate Thompson makes the Hawg hitters run a drill to see who can hit the highest pop-up. And then he said that 2 players reached out to him about it, saying it's true.
Nate Thompson's going to be a head coach here in a couple weeks, so we don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah? Where's he going to?
I think he'll get that Missouri State job. I could be very wrong there, but that's just my that's my guesstimation.
It's not always the coach's fault, though. And yes, that drill could have been run, but that also could have been a side just practice on elevating a baseball.
All right, Kendall, get you a hit today.
Hey, Zach, where's my sound at, bud?
One of the 2.
Thank you.
And the first one was against another SEC opponent, Alabama.
The stadium's pretty quiet.
I mean, wouldn't you be right now? I mean,
Oh,
we
hell yeah.
are.
Into the shift
Right.
One down.
I'm a little dumbfounded that Southeast Missouri State is going to just straight dogger us on national
This is
television.
the guy you want coming up to the plate if you're Arkansas in this situation. Everybody's tight.
Didn't even
We're
spit
on
on it
ESPN
either.
Plus. It's make
Things
believe
aren't looking good,
television.
but the one guy we've seen able to block out the noise.
Still enough. It'll be on ESPN tonight.
Peyton Holt.
Oh yeah.
Responsible for the
They're not going to
only
let us forget we were the first national seed eliminated.
Oh no, at home before even the regional final happened. Hell, Scott Van Pelt will talk about us tonight.
Only run on the day for the Razorbacks, a solo shot that gave Arkansas their first run and hit of the
Let's
day.
talk about one home run. Ooh.
That is our one run.
Second inning of work for Peyton Lawrence as he delivers a strike. Ground ball gets by.
That's all you need. Just need one.
Right.
Start with one.
Is a one-out base runner for
I was
the
about to say we need a lot more than one, but that is where you start.
That was Peyton Holt.
Look at the guy in the background. Yeah, man, get it.
They say about the Honey Badger.
We hit the ball. Woo!
Doesn't matter what the situation is, how much they're up, how much they're down, when things are getting tough. He's going to go out there and just play baseball.
With the righty. And Lawrence, it'll be Parker Rowland who came in to catch in the last inning. Oh, that one almost got him.
Hey, I called it. Parker Rowland.
Try to get out of the way, but you need base runners. Just get
Getting out of the way,
shin
you're a
guard.
bitch. You're supposed to take that shit. Don't be a bitch. Take it. You need base runners.
First at bat in the regional for Rowland.
They're gonna take a strike.
It's 1-1. Nolan Souza in the on-deck circle to pinch hit.
Oh, that was
well off there with that swing. 1-2.
He was way ahead
Josh,
of that
thanks for
pitch.
tuning in, my man. Next season, we're going to be doing more of these, so y'all stay tuned.
Absolutely. We appreciate everybody who's tuning in for the first time.
Especially when it gets on the Flow Sports.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The stupidest shit in the world.
And 2.
Hey, we did it for Hagen's 18 or 17 or 18 strikeout game.
Breaking ball broke right at the knee.
I mean, that might have made it a little better, but ugh.
2-2.
Whoa!
Oh.
That's gone.
Come on now. Come on now.
That's what we need.
Oof.
I don't know how he did that because that was not a pretty swing.
He just caught it at the sweet spot. That's all you got to do.
That's called man strength and hit it on the fat part of the bat. You ain't got to hit it hard if you hit it in the right spot.
Here comes Souza.
Ugh. Still got a lot of fucking work today.
Who saw this coming? His first
Golfed that thing.
I mean, every Arkansas fan saw it coming. It's just, was it going to come today? Now, these commentators are dog shit. ESPN needs to fire all. Jesus Christ. Who saw this coming from the number 5 seeded team in the fucking country, you idiot? Damn. No shit, right? Yeah, we all saw
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Saw that one coming.
Yep. Thanks to Justin, we have to make sure you know that we're going
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Louder!
That's what you were yelling about earlier.
Oh, sorry. Zach's
my signature.
And another change for
I didn't know we were 3 deep. I thought we were just 1 deep.
the senior.
That's what.
Will
Never
head
mind.
into the game.
I mean, you already played the warning.
Wanted to save Miller.
It's a family show still.
Win, so he'd be available to him this evening. But right now,
Props to the PA guys at Ball Walker for playing "Don't Stop Believing."
Don't stop.
Whoa! This ain't American Idol. Stop it.
Something I thought should have been
Stop it now.
It's my one and only shot. You only had one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo.
Yeah, lose yourself.
That's perfect. Yes, we could do the whole thing. Maybe that's our thing. That's how we get them back in the game.
Wait. Nope, never mind. It's too late for that.
Start thinking about the opportunities that Arkansas.
I was about to make my hat into a rally hat, but it's too late for that.
No, don't change nothing.
It's too late.
I would just like to go on record and say they didn't start scoring until I started in all red. So you're welcome.
So we still got 3 more runs. Shut the hell up, first. Patience.
What's patience?
We need this kid to come in and like develop age or something. I don't know.
Good God, Justin, damn! God.
Derek Jones and Jay Walker with you, and when you take a look at Parker Rowland,
That was
he got a break there, Jay.
That was a ball. That was too low.
So
that's not a break.
So we're going
That's
to
a
talk
ball.
about that one, but we're not going to talk about any other ones.
Yeah, we can't talk about the whole freaking weekend. We can talk about that one that could have been called, but it was low, and you can see where the catcher caught it. Stupid dick. So I'm saying ESPN has just assholes doing this shit. At least know the game.
Still giving the Hawgs
Bye, Jesse.
some hope. Don't go anywhere just yet.
The first home run of the season for Rowland
Oh, look, Bundy got caught. Oh.
has brought Kyle Miller into this game to try to put SEMO in the regional final for the first time in program history. Here's Nolan Souza, the freshman out of Honolulu.
That was rude.
Am I good now, Zach?
Bases clean.
Yeah, you're good now.
Don't give up any walks. Go right after the hitters like we see him doing right now as he goes ahead in the count 0-2.
Souza's
Come on,
pinch
Souza.
hitting here for Ty Wilmsmeyer. Just off
Did
the
they just
plate.
call him Ty Wilmsmeyer, or did I imagine that?
Ty Wilmsmeyer's on deck. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Coming hard with a
I got a bad feeling.
2 down.
What do you think, Jesse? Justin? Shorten up the swing there.
They should have been shortening up all day long. Look how long it is. The wind up with the arms and everything with 2 strikes, supposed to choke up on the bat and just put it in play. Now, especially this part of the game. But,
Oh, he pinch hit for Ty Wilmsmeyer. Sorry.
Of course he was going to.
Oh,
First pitch is a called strike. To Peyton
Ty's
Souza.
actually been hitting this regional, but
Only Tennessee has won more games than Arkansas.
Souza hadn't done much of nothing lately.
2021. But that of little care right now for Arkansas fans and players, as the Razorbacks are now down to their final out and their final strike.
They're all, yeah.
Keep the fastballs coming.
can't even catch a ball coming back from the catcher, but they're going to beat us.
What is going on with this camera?
They even fell asleep. Oh, hell.
Right to him.
First time in program history to make it to a regional final. And they beat the number 5 team in the country, in Fayetteville. Yeah, y'all sit and watch that shit. Why are we everybody's first program history in the past like 2 years? Y'all have y'all realized that?
game one, but they found their swag. They gained something.
Football team at North Texas. Bullshit.
We knew.
All right, that's going to do it for the Arkansas Razorback baseball season. We're going to take a break, and on the other side of the break, we're going to take your reactions, your comments, and we're going to break it all down ourselves. It's an emotional post game, but we're here for you. You're watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen along the Sideline Radio Network. Back right after this.
Still a good season, though.
Mix Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Mix Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Mix Design.
Welcome back to Inside the Hog Pen special edition coverage. You've just been watching ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional, where Arkansas baseball season has come to a grinding freaking halt. And welcome to ITHP Game Day's post-game show. You've got a panel of guests and guys with me. I've got D-Matt, I got Jesse, I got Loki, and I got our resident baseball expert Justin with me. And oh man, let's digest this one, guys, for just a second. And it wasn't a bad season. It wasn't a bad season, but it wasn't the way our season wanted to end. We wanted it to end in 2 weeks when we won it all in Omaha. So, Justin, we'll start with you. Give me your overall view of how the season went down. Kind of an overview, not just here in the postseason, but kind of overall.
Overall, it's a good season. You had a great home record throughout the year. You got out schemed in baseball this weekend. Yesterday was Hagen Smith, didn't do what we assumed Hagen Smith would do, and we didn't recover. But still a good season. Not a bad season. You hosted a regional. You held a top spot. We're going to start next year in the top 10 again, so try to figure it out for next year. We might change an assistant coach. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. I don't know. I'm not behind closed doors, but it's a good season. Got to be proud of them. Just couldn't execute when it mattered the most. Y'all saw it. Y'all know the one stat that killed us today, this whole weekend. What is it?
Batting average. Left on base, batting average.
Left on base, not even the batting average, but left on base goes into the batting average. You get one or two clutch hits in last night's game or tonight's game, a whole new ball game. You just didn't get them. It happened.
Now, for everybody that's screaming fire DVH, I just have one thing to say.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He ain't going nowhere. Don't even mention it. He ain't going nowhere. He might get rid of an assistant if they get another job to make them better. He ain't going nowhere. He's recruiting my son's ages, which is just now about to be seniors. So, shit, he's going right back to work tomorrow. Don't worry. He'll be floating around Arkansas this summer watching games and shit. He's still working for next year. He knows where the problems are. He'll fix it. You just got to get the kids. We have the kids. They just didn't perform right. Sorry.
I'm digesting this, as you said, Zach, just about as well as someone could digest raw chicken. I'm sick to my stomach.
Well, and it just, I would have preferred a Power 5 school beat us because I feel like that would be a little bit more respectful. Power 4 now, excuse me. But for Southeast Missouri State to come in here, it kind of stings a little bit more. Jesse, what do you think, man?
They played great baseball today, that's all I'm going to say.
I think we lost Jesse again.
Like Justin said, they played great. They look good. They're not the only sub Power 4 team that's in a regional final. I got the list pulled up over here, and baseball's just different than than football and basketball. Baseball, you don't have to be a big school to get the guys playing, and if they're clicking on all cylinders at the right time,
well, and we saw it.
Have happened.
Yeah, we saw it with LSU last year. They got hot at the right time, and Arkansas got cold this year at the wrong time.
You can't buy championships in baseball. Not anymore.
I've said it once. I've said it twice, and we'll say it again. Arkansas does not need to host a regional. We're not good in the postseason at home. We're good in the regular season. Yes, we're 34-5 at home this season. It's a program record. But we don't need to host. In fact, I'm going to start being on that train of not wanting to host simply because of this reason right here. Until somebody brings me a valid argument that says this is why we should host, I'm going to be on the train. Dylan, I don't know about you. Loki, we'll get your thoughts here, dude. I don't think we ought to host.
I don't know. I don't know if this team, if it's just this team, like this year's and last year's put together, if they just play better away from bomb and like do or die situations. I don't think if we would have went on the road, we'd have seen anything better than we saw this weekend. I think this team was just ice cold at the end of the year, and we limped our way into hosting. If we would have lost to Mississippi State, we probably weren't going to host.
I think we'd be at a Starkville regional, to be honest with you, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Loki, what do you think, man? Are you with us?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm in agreement that we shouldn't host, but I mean, like, I'll be that guy. You know me, I'm the straight shooter. Like, we had a great season, but none of that matters right now.
Nope.
Not a bit of that matters right now. Because, I mean, like, can you name who had the best season like 2 years ago? Do you care?
No.
I mean, like, we have to figure out a way to close this regardless of where we're at or what's going on, because until we seal the deal, finish the story, all that, like, hyperbole, like, none of that matters.
And that's what I keep saying, and that's why I said, and Dylan, you actually were the one that came up with this argument. That's why I'm saying you can win the West every year. You can win the conference every year. Nobody's going to remember. Nobody's going to care that you do that every year.
Shout out Chuck Barrett.
Unless you make it to Omaha. Getting to Omaha.
Not even if you make it to Omaha.
Winning Omaha is what
matters. Because look at Mike Bianco. Mike Bianco was, he's at Ole Miss. He was on the verge of getting fired the year they won the national championship. He bought himself probably 2 more, maybe even 3 more years of being a head coach of a subpar team. He just had one great run that he got to extend his job. I'm sure the axe was about to come down if he would have missed the NCAA tournament. He would have probably been gone. But his team got hot at the right moment. Like, it seems like our team gets cold at the end of the season, and they're really hot at the start of the season every year. And, the one year that I'd say that we were cold at the start and hot at the end was the 2018 year. And we've got to be able to figure it out. We've got to be able to figure it out.
I'm with you. I think we need to be cold during the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the fans were this year.
I mean, and you were saying all year long, it's like we need to drop a series or two.
And we look. If you lose a single game, it doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is if you win the series.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how baseball works. Now, I'm not going to sit here, and Justin, you can chime in on this because, like I said, you're our baseball expert here at ITHP. But I would rather be cold at the start and struggle at the start, not necessarily lose, but struggle and get hot towards the end. Okay. And I think, honest to God, I think there needs to be a way that we just, if we're a lock for the postseason, I think you just need to forfeit the SEC tournament. That's just me. If
Can we do that?
If you're a lock for the postseason, don't even go to the SEC tournament.
No, you have to go because you're one of the top seeds. You just don't want to win like we did, which is why you don't pitch your best players. You hit digs first. You get people at bats. You get younger guys experience.
But
in
even
a
if you
situation that they don't have later, because the ones that played in the SEC tournament this year are going to be the ones competing for a starting job next year when you have seniors leave. You don't want them to get nervous next year and that first time they hear the Hawg call and they got a hit in the bottom of the ninth at home. You want them to already have experienced the momentum and the playing of an SEC tournament game where, yes, you want to win, but I'm not going to throw out I'm not pitching Hagen Smith 3 games out of 5 to win the SEC tournament. No. I'll throw him once, go out there, get a repetition. Once you break a good hard sweat, get your ass off, you're going next week. Be ready. That's what you're doing. I don't want them to be cold at the beginning or cold in the end. Learn consistency.
And adjust.
Be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
They did it all year. They did it last night. You gave up an 8-run fucking lead. Van Horn was not happy, and he chewed your ass in the fucking dugout. And he was like, look, you either get your shit right or there's 8 other guys sitting here. They're going to take your fucking spot. They came out. They got their shit right. He said the same thing today. Guys, he told them, refocus. Stop trying to hit a home run. Go out there, hit a base hit, get on base, work the pitchers. You saw, what was it, McLaughlin? First pitch, fouled out, didn't even get in freaking play, and he's walking back to the dugout. He did not look at Van Horn. Van Horn did not look at his ass once because he knew, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you swinging first pitch? We're down 3. A brand new pitcher. You hadn't seen him maybe yesterday. You don't know what he's like today. Why are you swinging so quick? That's why he's pissed off from the dugout. They're too antsy. They're trying to do too much at home.
To me, Dylan, we've talked about it. I mean, you and I have talked about it extensively throughout football and throughout baseball seasons. Is when these teams get panicked, they start trying too hard. In football, they start. We saw it in football. KJ was throwing for the long ball, trying to force the throw. Okay, and basketball, what do? They start jacking up threes when they get down. Okay, I've seen it for years. That's been their Achilles heel. You can't tell me otherwise. Now in baseball, when they get down and when they start to panic, they try to hit the long ball. They try to what me and MC on Wednesday nights call swing for Jesus.
Mm-hmm. They want that daddy hack. They want to be able to put that Titanic music behind their hip on social media, and it changes everything.
I wish we had Charlie Welch as a DH.
All right.
Consistency is the name of the game. If you want to put something, if you want to name something that, and we're going to play a game of Family Feud here. If you want to name something that is the biggest issue of this Razorback baseball team this year, it's consistency. Period. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
I don't think
consistency. No, that's not it. It's not that they're not consistent. They've been consistent all year. They're not clutch.
How can you say they've been consistent all year? They've got the low record. They got the lowest bet. Look at the batting average.
Batting average don't mean shit. Wins or losses is what I care about.
I'll say they're consistently bad at runners in scoring position.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take that.
Which matches up with they're not clutch.
That is the biggest.
There is no base hit when I need a base hit. There is no, hey, they just scored 6 runs. Let's go get 2 or 3. Hit me a double, hit me a base hit, and let's get in a situation. Southeast Missouri State did it, 4 times today? Bunted the runners over. God, that was 1 run. Every inning, they laid down a bunt. Mm-hmm. That's baseball. You don't have to hit it over the fence.
Jesse, go ahead and let me know. We've got some regional games already set up for this evening. And I know nobody cares right now because of, Arkansas is not in it. But give me some of these regional finals that we've got set up coming up in about an hour from now.
All right, so your 5 o'clock first pitches, you've got Tennessee versus Southern Miss. Tennessee's in the winner's bracket. You also have Kentucky versus Indiana State. another SEC team in the winners bracket. Then you go down to Chapel Hill. You got North Carolina and LSU squaring off. North Carolina's in the winners bracket there. Head over to
that one's going to
Clemson.
the game.
Oh, yeah. LSU, North Carolina will be decided tomorrow night.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. LSU's going to come back and win that one. I hate to say that, but they're a good team.
You got Clemson and Coastal Carolina battling it out. Georgia Tech just went final. They will be facing Georgia in the Athens Regional.
Ooh, those two games right there. Coastal Carolina and who was the other one?
Clemson.
Clemson. Isn't Coastal Carolina in South Carolina?
Yes.
And then you have the following one that is the in-state rivalry too of Georgia Tech. Those will be two good games.
Oh, and it keeps getting better. The next one, you got UCF and Florida State.
Ooh, the Seminoles don't go down to the Knights. Oh, they'll talk shit football too.
And then I don't remember exactly where James Madison is, but they're not far from North Carolina. They're in the Raleigh regional final with North Carolina State.
Ooh, NC State. I wouldn't mind seeing NC State make a run. I think they would have won it that year of COVID. If it wasn't for them catching COVID and being kicked out, I think they would have won.
The Charlottesville, which the winner of Southeast Missouri State and Kansas State will match up against. You got Virginia and Mississippi State going tonight. And then you've got the other one that's set. You have Cinderella Story, Evansville Purple Aces taking on the East Carolina Pirates in the Greenville Regional. And East Carolina is going to have to take 2 in a row from Evansville, and that could be
I think I want to watch that one tonight. I want to watch that one. That one sounds interesting because that's Cinderella regardless, right?
Yeah, because East Carolina really shouldn't have been hosting, I don't think. I think Mississippi State should have got that spot.
Right. And then the fact that they could hopefully they lose. And then who, the Evansville Aces?
Evansville Purple Aces.
Yeah. I'm rooting for them. I want to see them go to Omaha. There's a story for you.
And I will have to give East Carolina props. I don't like giving a lot of other fan bases props, especially after the battle on Twitter, but the jungle does get pretty rowdy for a little small baseball park over there. I was watching them and Wake Forest battle it out yesterday. It's no Baum Walker, but for a small park, they do have some fun out there watching their baseball.
I just, and like I said, we'll have more reaction Wednesday night on our season finale of Inside the Hog Pen. And this was not how I thought this was going to go, by the way. But I did say early in the season that if we kept playing like this, and again, Justin, let me ask you this, my man. You know, comebacks are normal in sports in whatever sport you play.
Not in baseball.
Is it? I was just fixing to go there. Is it that much harder to come back and make a comeback in baseball than it is in any other sport?
Yeah. Because in the end, you get 27 outs. That's all you get. That's 27 oopsies hitting a ball, a round ball with a round bat, and they're not, tossing it to you easily. So, yeah. That's why I said it was a great season. The fact that you hosted a regional and you were the number 5 overall seed, Van Horn's going to take that and still get a great class of kids coming up from sophomores in high school all the way up. Kids are going to want to come to Arkansas because they want to get that first one. He's not going nowhere. They're not going to. He's doing good. Program's good. Facilities are massive. I don't know if y'all have been around any of those baseball facilities up there, but that's like major league shit, fellas.
That JB Hunt Center, the Hunt Center is amazing.
Oh God! And think if the basketball team does half a good worth of shit, you make it to the Sweet 16 next year. Calipari's bringing in more money. You get more kids. They'll be good. It's just you got to figure out the little tweaks of baseball. Sometimes.
And I need to make a note of that because I have a basketball question I want to ask MC on a Wednesday night, but I'll save that for that.
But I kind of think it's easier to come, or like you have a better chance of coming back in baseball than you do other sports. And my reasoning for that is with with football and basketball, like you can play keep away for a very long time. Like you can run a 2-minute drill or a 4-minute drill, but at the same time, the clock's going to end. In baseball, you do have your outs. Like at one point, you're going to be able to get your chance to make the score right. But I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about it.
Here's the thing in baseball. The one thing I feel about that makes baseball harder than basketball, soccer, football. Okay, basketball, soccer, football, you can control momentum. Okay, football, crowd's getting rowdy. I can start running the ball, slowly getting first down. You're going to shut up, slowly but surely, as I drive the ball down the field. Baseball, you can't do that. I can have bases loaded and nobody out, and all of a sudden you turn two, and it flips everything completely.
But
you
here's
have to
the
be
thing.
able to slow it down, and it's a hard game to slow down because there's 27 outs. But now when I talk about changing baseball, you got time limit. Pitchers don't get to change batters' times. Batters don't get to. I used to be able to call time and go walk up to a kid just to fuck up the pitcher. He's in a rhythm. I need to be able to stop him and make the umpire have a conversation with me and then make up something stupid to talk to him about to make him stand there for 45 seconds, longer than he wants to. Make him start sweating, make him start thinking. Now you got a time frame on everything. Everything has to get done. It's easier to get in a rhythm pitching. I got 20 seconds. I catch the ball, I got 20 seconds. You work on that every day. So I'm in a rhythm. A batter, I got to think way too much. I can't change him. So it's more difficult just to change the momentum. Southeast Missouri State had momentum. They got a runner on first. They were bunting the second. That gives Arkansas, we have to cover a bunt. You think it's simple. How many did we really fuck up?
All but one. Almost fucked up the one.
All but one. And that one, all momentum's gone. Now we got to change everything. Now we got to get back together. Now we don't have a runner on second no more. We got a runner on first and second. They scored a run. Oh, shit, I got to do this. You're freaking the fuck out. You can't change it because guess what? Clock's ticking.
I just kind of disagree because I think you have your chance in baseball. I think in basketball and football and all the other
He
sports,
tweaked his ankle.
You can play keep away a lot more than you can in baseball. Baseball, you have to have your chance.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Well, but I
if
mean,
you don't capitalize on your chance, it's over in baseball.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. You could not be given a chance in other sports. That's
true.
Kind of
that
like
is
my
true.
whole point.
That is true. That is a great point. Yeah, because in football, if I come out and I get 21, like Alabama, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, you were talking about delivering the ball at in baseball, pitching the ball at a fast pace. Southeast Missouri State didn't throw the ball that hard. They threw it at maybe 76.
Oh, I'm not talking about the speed of the
He's talking about rhythm, getting
the
into
rhythm of the game, to get them in the game.
Rhythm.
The number one thing a pitcher wants to do, you want to be able to get in a rhythm. That's where the pitch clock helps the pitcher. The pitch clock is for the pitcher. It's to get him in a rhythm, to make him keep going. When you're in the bullpen doing bullpen, your coach is like, do it again. Repeat it. Do it again. Repeat
That's
it.
why
You are constantly going nonstop.
That's why batters would always step out of the box, readjust their gloves, grab themselves, hit their helmet. They're just trying to cause time delays for the pitcher.
Yes, and now you can't do that because you have a time limit or you get a strike called on you.
Do they get one timeout per at bat, right?
Yes. Pitcher gets one time to step off the rubber and basically call time before the pitch clock runs out, and the catcher will get one and the batter gets one.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of what, because that pitcher at the start of the game, he was, in a word, unorthodox, and I think he threw the whole team out of their rhythm. Was just his bizarreness again. I compared him to Greinke, and that's what makes Greinke so great is he can go in there and just throw a whole team out of sequence just by being off like that.
And it takes more time to get in a hitting rhythm because now I got to think. Is he going to throw 89 or is it going to be 76? And you don't know until it comes out of his hand, and you got to react. And if you don't have it right, Arkansas was off last night too. All those foul balls that go straight back. You missed it. You hit that on the fat part of the bat good. That's the homers we see. Just missing it. What's up?
Well, I mean, that's my other question is which one of these losses stung worse? Last night or today?
Last night. Last night.
Definitely last night.
I was gonna
You
say, I think
had
last
your
night
ace
was worse.
out there.
Last night. Today, we were going home in the first inning because the players. That's why
See it on
baseball is
their
different.
face.
As soon as that first home run hit, even the pitcher shoulders went straight down. Catcher's fucking head down. You're gone. No momentum. You got to try to build that back. In football, you might get that back by defense. Aloy, you missed that one ball. He played it perfect. Rest of the game, dog shit. At the plate, dog shit. That's why I wanted the next one. It was a ground ball double play. No, hit it to Aloy. Make him make a play to get confidence. If you lose confidence in baseball, you ain't getting it back. Football, you can get it back. Defense will get it back. Something will happen, stupid fan runs across the field. Baseball, no, you lose momentum. It's hard to get it back. I've played it my whole life. I've watched my kids play it, even at 7 years old, high school, college. One bad thing goes wrong and one person shows a bad body language, and then the next person shows a bad body language, you're done.
It's
That was
contagious.
Arkansas
Everything's
last night.
contagious in sports.
Yes. Yes. And especially in baseball because there's only 9 of you motherfuckers out there. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not subbing nobody else in because those are my best 9. I rely on y'all. We live or die with y'all. Aloy, I'm going to live or die with you at shortstop.
That is
Until
true.
you probably graduate or until you go to league. There's nobody. I don't see nobody else coming behind them. I'm not putting nobody else there right now.
All right. We are going to have more reaction on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on our season finale of Inside the Hog Pen. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up on this Sunday afternoon where Arkansas baseball season has come to a grinding freaking halt. For my panel of guests, Dylan Madden, Jesse Thurman, Loki DeWitt, and Justin Garrison, I'm Razorback Zach. You've been watching a special edition of Inside the Hog Pen of ESPN Plus's coverage of the Fayetteville Regional Elimination game between Arkansas and Southeast Missouri State, and another special edition of Inside the Hog Pen Game Day post-game. So, without further ado, until Wednesday night, let's just breathe, everybody. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your time away. We will see you Wednesday night to wrap everything up. Until then, so long, everybody.